Purchasing a home in a competitive market can be frustrating. Having to make quick decisions is stressful. That's why it's important to be guided by an experienced real estate professional. I'm Deb Speck with Vision Real Estate, and as an agent with more than 15 years of experience, I'll guide you through the home buying process and give you information necessary to make the right decisions in your home search. Call me today at 664-5555.
Sports injuries can be the result of competitive activities, but can also happen by just participating in leisure activities too. If you're experiencing pain as the result of your chosen activity, consider chiropractic care. I'm Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson with First Chiropractic Centers. We have experienced chiropractors that work with sports injuries every day. Our treatment options are aimed to minimize pain, reduce recovery time, and reduce risk of future injuries. Visit First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
All right, back in the pregame show from Coors Light and Miller Lite as we talk now. Final week of women's basketball at Mount Marty. This interview brought to you by Sureco. When you need to be sure, make it Sureco. Coach Alan Bertram, the first year new head coach in the studio. Well, not in the studio, over the phone. Coach Bertram, as you get into this matchup with Doane, you're only 2 games left of the season. How do you want your team to finish?
Well, just, continuing to build on what we've done all year long and the steady progression that we've shown throughout the season has been evident, and, really wanting our girls to finish on a high note as possible with our level of consistency. And, the one thing that's been common with our kids all year long has just been the level of work and how hard they work on the floor and how well they play together. And, those things are expected from us now because we've demonstrated that that's something we can do every single night. So now just putting the little things together, and making sure we're playing our best basketball. And, both games this week are games that, we feel that if we play the right way, we have a great chance to win. And obviously you want to end on a really high note as you close the season out, because just that momentum that you gain and that you build, it just leads right into your off-season plans and off-season work to continue to build this program in the right direction.
So, Coach Author, as you go into this final week, you know the GPAC standings, you are eliminated from the postseason, but you get 2 games left. What does practice look like this week in the final week of the season?
Well, for us, it's, it's kind of a bittersweet situation. One, we were, at the beginning of the year, we were picked to finish dead last by every single coach in the conference. And, we're guaranteed to finish ahead of 2 teams already and have an opportunity to move up the standings one more spot and get into that 9th spot, which would be only one position out of the playoff picture. Nobody thought we'd be there. And so for us, it's a little bit of added motivation. This year's been motivation every time we play a conference game, because we talk about the fact that every coach that we're playing against picked us to finish dead last. And so for us, to be able to be where we're at in the conference standings is already exceeding expectations by many. And so for us, we have an opportunity to continue to prove people wrong and to prove to people that we're not the program that we used to be here, that we're on the rise, and that we are a program that people are going to have to take notice of from here on out. And so these games are just opportunities for us, and practice is the same way. We're still heavily focused on improvement and continue to put in place the staples that we want to be in our program every single day. And so our girls this week have worked extremely hard, and we're approaching every game like it's a playoff game right now for us. The kids are excited. They want to win. They feel confident in their ability to do things now, and they're excited to go out and play. And so practice has been business as usual this week. We are going to do a little bit of celebrating on Friday night after practice. We got a little thing that we're going to do after practice for our seniors, just internally with us and the team. Saturday will be a big day to celebrate our seniors as a whole, but we wanted to have that opportunity just as a small group to be able to celebrate those 5 people. So other than that, it's business as usual in the practice.
Coach Bertram, let's go ahead and talk about the game itself then. Tonight versus Doane, what's the scouting report on the Tigers?
Well, they probably have the best player in the conference with Hatcliffe. She's leading the conference in scoring and was freshman player of the year last year and is having another tremendous season again this year. They go as she goes. She's had several games over 30 points this year, and when she gets going, that team gets going. They're very athletic. They spread the floor very well. They attack the rim extremely well. They have basically 4 guards who can just attack you off the dribble, can shoot the three. And so, but their biggest strength is in transition. And we really have to make sure we do a good job with our transition defense and not allowing them to get easy baskets in transition and force them to play in a half court. So, we've got some matchup issues on our end defensively, but we also feel like we can take advantage of some matchup issues that they're going to have against us. And so it's really going to be a will of styles, and how the game goes in regards to the level of play. And so we're going to have to stop their transition game, and we're going to be able to execute in our half court.
Well, Coach Bertram, thank you very much for taking the time to talk with me today. Good luck tonight.
You bet. Thank you, Tel.
That interview from Sherco. When you need to be sure, make it Sherco. Let's take a break, come back. We got the tip around the corner. The pregame show from Coors Light and Miller Lite. Back after this.
You can depend on Vision Insurance Group to help you look at the big picture. Committed to helping South Dakota, Iowa, Nebraska, and North Dakota residents assess their immediate and long-term needs and help you choose options that will help you achieve your goals. When you want to explore options for protecting your home, personal property, or financial future, Vision Insurance Group is available to answer your questions. Visit VisionInsuranceGRP.com. Vision Insurance Group. Live in the vision.
Beef, pork, seafood, poultry, and more. All at the Meat Lodge in Yankton. Get top quality meats at great prices. They have specialty items like lamb, brisket, mahi-mahi, crab legs, and lobster. They even have non-meat options like dimmick cheese, pickled items, seasonings, and sauces. For your convenience, you can call and order curbside pickup or order online at meatlodge.com. The Meat Lodge in Yankton, on the way to the lake on Highway 52.
Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh is the stop to make any time of the day. Enjoy breakfast items, made-to-order sandwiches, burgers, and more from the Hy-Vee Market Grill. Daily $5 meal specials are from 11 to 7, and find convenient on-the-go meal offerings and select grocery staples, including fresh produce and fresh bakery items, too. There's something for everyone at Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh of Yankton.
Shop Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. CoreTrust helps your business thrive with checking, online bill pay, small business loans, credit card processing, local approval and support for government grants and loans, investments to grow your hard-earned assets, and insurance to protect them. All from CoreTrust, the community bank that's right down the street and everywhere you want us to be. Visit CoreTrustBank.com today.
Member FDIC.
Whether it's to watch the game, eat out with family, or grab lunch with friends, Checkers Sports Bar and Grill is everyone's favorite place to eat. Checkers menu has mouth-watering burgers, satisfying sandwiches and wraps, and of course, wings. With 18 specialty wing flavors, there's a sauce for everyone. Like to mix it up? Try their sauce of the month. Head to Checkers Tuesday to Sunday from 11 to 11 on Walnut, just north of 4th Street in Yankton.
All right, back in the pregame show from Coors Light and Miller Lite. Always remember, drink responsibly. We are back, ready for action here. We had some tech problems right at the beginning here. Sorry about that. We got uploaded a few minutes behind where we normally like to be, but we are up. We are ready to roll. Let's go over our starting lineups today. Brought to you by Slumberland with free interior design service plus great brands like Tempur-Pedic, Lazy Boy, and Flex Steel. Slumberland's on Broadway in Yankton. For Doane, number 3, Macy Holtz, 5'7", sophomore guard out of Plainview, Minnesota. Number 21, Libby Troche, a 5'7", freshman guard out of Janata, Nebraska. Number 23, Mac Hatcliffe, 5'7", sophomore guard out of Beatrice, Nebraska. Number 25, Megan Chambers, 6-foot freshman forward out of Omaha, Nebraska. And number 33, Riley Rice, 5'9", freshman guard out of Chapman, Nebraska. Coached by Ryan Baumgartner in his 4th year, Gene Steinmeier, an assistant coach in his 3rd year, and Mallory McConkey, 1st-year grad assistant. For the Lancers starting today, number 3, Kayla Martinez, 5'8", freshman guard out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Number 10, Katie Hove, 5'7", junior guard out of Trenton, North Dakota. Number 15, Eve Miller, 5'10", senior forward out of Redfield, South Dakota. Number 31, Emma Jaromsky, 5'9", sophomore guard out of Brandon, South Dakota. And number 32, Sydney Thuey, 6'1", freshman forward out of Brandon, South Dakota as well. Lancers coached by Alan Bertram, 1st-year head coach of the Lancers. Assistant coach Marissa Caballero in her second season. John Jones, a grad assistant. Emma Brown and Kylie Nelson, student assistants for the program. Lancers in their home whites today as we are getting things ready to roll. Black letters and numbers with the blue and gold trim. For Doane in their road black jerseys, white letters and numbers with the red and white trim. Chambers, Thuy. Set to tip this one off. Ball is up in the air and we are underway. Now Marty Lancer basketball on the airwaves. This is KYNT 102.1 FM AM 1450 or our KYNT-V streaming platforms. Doane has the basketball to start things off. At the beginning of this ball game, my name is Tel Tanner. Left wing Hatcliffe has got it. She'll drive. Ball is up and no good. Thuy with the rebound. 9:37 on the clock. First quarter and a near Lancer turnover right away. And it is a Lancer turnover to start this ball game. The first time the Lancers touched the ball. Doane now with the basketball. Shot from three, right wing, buried. Libby Trausch start off the game strong. 3-0. Doane leads. Lancer basketball. Left wing, Jarofsky throws it down low. Miller's got it in traffic. Shot up for two. Difficult shot does fall. 3-2 now the score. Doane basketball, it's Holtz. Holtz throws right wing, now Rice. Rice dribbles up top to Hatcliffe, now to the left wing, down low. Ball is on the ground, double team, and a jump ball is going to be called. Jarofsky and Thuy guarding Chambers there in the post. Lancer basketball after the jump ball. Lancers inbound, facing a light full court press here from Doane. They'll lay off and let Jarofsky cross the timeline now. Jarofsky moves to her right, gives it to Thuy. Now Miller up top. Miller already has 2 points in this ball game. She'll drive. She's into the lane. Shot up for two. In traffic. It's good again. Eve Miller just has that ability to take over ball games. And she gives the Lancers their first lead of this one early in the ball game. 8:25 on the clock, first quarter. 4-3 now the score. Right wing Hatcliffe. Three ball from deep is good. Mac Hatcliffe, the sophomore guard out of Beatrice, buries her first three ball of the ball game. Hatcliffe, as we talk about players that can just take over ball games, Hatcliffe is right at the top of the G-Pack for players that can do that. Thuy down low, shot for two is out of bounds on Doane. Lancers will keep on the baseline. 8:01 on the clock, 18 seconds on the shot clock. Hatcliffe, once again, a sophomore, averaging 21 points per game. Solid chance she's the player of the year in the Great Plains Athletic Conference this year. 8 minutes remaining, Lancer turnover. Thuy was looking for Martinez down low. Lancers have a young lineup. 2 freshmen, 1 sophomore, 1 junior, 1 senior is the Lancers starting lineup. Down low, Thuy gets the steal for the Lancers, one of those 2 freshmen. Miller takes it across the timeline, 7:40 on the clock. Lancer basketball, here's Miller on the drive. Kick out left wing, Martinez. Dangerous three-point shooter, ball is up and she hits. 7-6 the score, Lancer lead once again. Kayla Martinez buries a three. 7:25 on the clock, your first quarter brought to you today by Core Trust Bank, helping you achieve your personal and business goals. Raise your expectations. Member FDIC. 7:15 on the clock, left wing Hatcliffe now up top. It's Holtz. Holtz down low, shot blocked and a rebound brought in by Thuy. Great play in the post from the freshman Sydney Thuy. Jarofsky with some moves in transition. Now Martinez for three again. A great series for the Lancers right there. Martinez buries another one. 6:50 on the clock, 10-6 Lancers lead. Doane basketball. Holtz with it, up top, now Rice. Rice for three, left it short, front iron no, out of bounds. That's going to be out of bounds on Doane. Lancer basketball. 6:39 on the clock here. Kayla Martinez for the Lancers, averaging 9 points a game on the year, has really exploded since the new year began. Since that holiday break, her and Sydney Thuy both averaging near double figures. 6:29 on the clock, 10-6 is the score of the ball game. Martinez again from three, No good this time. Had a player in her face. It was Olivia Nall providing the defense there. Air ball out of bounds. Nall's got it down low. She'll throw it. Shot up for two is good. Megan Chambers. Another one of these young freshmen that has a bright future in the GPAC. Her first 2 points of this ball game. 6:06 on the clock, 10-8 now the score. Katie Hove, junior transfer out of Trenton, North Dakota. Former player of the year in high school with the basketball. Looking for Thuy, and it's out of bounds. Thuy tried to chase it down, stepped on the baseline before she could get to it. 10-8 the score, 5:57 on the clock. Doane basketball in transition. Here's Rice. Rice will give to Troush now, left wing. Hatcliffe. Back up top, it's Nall. Olivia Nall, bounce pass down low. Thuy again, another steal. Thuy's second steal of the ball game. Here's Hove. Hove down low, one-on-one, shot for two is up and good. Katie Hove, once again, a former player of the year in high school. Transferred in this season. Went to Bismarck State College before joining the Lancers. Down low. Turnover from Doane. Megan Chambers tried to kick it out to the right wing. There was nobody home. 12-8 the score here. Lancers lead, 5:20 on the clock. Lancer basketball today courtesy of Coors Light and Miller Lite. Always remember, drink responsibly. Jarofsky up top, now Thuy. Thuy looking for Miller. Bad pass, stolen away. That's Doane basketball. Steal brought in by Rice. Transition ball, here's Hatcliffe. Hatcliffe puts the ball on the ground with the left hand, drives in the lane, double team, shot up, no good. Ball brought in by Hove. Lancers move right to left. Here's Jarofsky on the left wing. Pull up, Jay from mid-range is good. The sophomore Jarofsky hits a big one there. 14-8 the score, 4:44 on the clock, first quarter. Rice. Now left wing Troush. Troush gives to Hatcliffe. Back up top. Now the right wing. Doane swinging things around the perimeter here. Hatcliffe for three. Ball is up and no good off the left of the iron. 4:28 on the clock. Thuy in transition. Takes it herself. Now gives to Hove up top. Katie Hove with the basketball gives to Martinez. 4:18 on the clock. Martinez into the lane. Two different players around her. Ball is knocked out of bounds. That'll stay with the Lancers. Quick substitutions here. Holtz checks back into the game, and Jensen checks into the game. Troush and Thuy will check out. 4:14 on the clock, 14-8 the score. Jarofsky into Miller, shot from three, ball is short. 4:11 on the clock, might have got a hand on it on the perimeter there, did Hatcliffe. That ball was well short. Rice for three in transition, buried it. Riley Rice, another freshman, this one out of Chapman, Nebraska. Buries a three, 14-11, lead is now down to three. Lancers still possess that lead and the basketball. 3:52 on the clock, Hove. To Jensen, now Jarofsky. Lancers on the perimeter. Down low, Jensen now. Jensen double team. Swing to the right wing, Hove's got it. Hove saved that ball from going out of bounds. Down low, Jarofsky put up for two, no good. Rebound Chambers, and here comes Doane. The Tigers move left to right, Rice to the left wing now. Drive, Holtz, two ball. No good. Lancer rebound again. 3:28 on the clock here. Katie Hove crosses the timeline. Up top, top of the key. Mid-range jumper is up. No good. 3:18 on the clock. Lancers 1 of 5 in their last 5 field goal attempts. Doane 1 of 4. Both teams, bit of a scoring drought here. Left wing Holtz has got it. 3:05 on the clock. Back up top, it's Rice. Now to Holtz again. Holtz guarded by Martinez. To Hatcliffe now. Hatcliffe will spin into the lane. Triple team, nearly lost the ball. It was picked up down low, and a foul will come in. Megan Chambers goes to the line shooting two. Not sure if Hatcliffe lost the ball down low or if that was intended as a pass. Either way, it did get there. Megan Chambers got the basketball and was fouled. Megan Chambers, 52% free throw shooter on the season, averaging 9.6 points per game. First shot is no good. Second shot now incoming for Chambers, the freshman out of Omaha. 2:57 on the clock. 14-11 the score. Second shot good. 14-12 the score after the free throw from Chambers. 1 of 2 from the stripe that time. Couple of substitutions. Troush and Portwine check into the game. Hove will also check out for the Lancers. Jaden Hartle checks into the game, as does Abby Jennings. Hartle, a senior for the Lancers, out of Stanton, Nebraska. She has it. Hartle will drive. Get down to the baseline, now picks up her dribble. Back up top, it's Miller. Miller for three again. Got it. Nothing but net for the senior Miller. 17-12, the score of this ball game. Miller's got 7. It's a game high. Rice with it on the perimeter. 20 seconds in the shot clock. Doane, a shot from 3 is up and good. Libby Troush answers. 17-15 the score. These two teams battling back and forth in the first quarter. Here's Burnt all the way, taking it down the floor herself. Good for 2. Kiara Burnt. 2:12 on the clock. Lancers by 4. This game from Aztec. Helping you build your career with the group that's built to connect from rock to road. Hatcliffe into the lane, guarded by Hartle. Lost the ball. She's down on the ground with it. And a jump ball, I believe, is what's called. That'll stay with Doane. They'll take it out on the baseline. 1:58 on the clock. It's Holtz to inbound. Holtz throws it up top, or in mid-range now. Hatcliffe, turnaround jumper. She's fouled. Hatcliffe goes to the free throw line for 2. Abby Jennings commits that one. Another one of these transfers for the Lancers, transferred in from Western Wyoming Community College. Originally out of Wellington Point, Australia, is Jennings. That was her first foul, team's second. First free throw from Hatcliffe is good. Second shot now incoming. And it is good. Hatcliffe will hit both. Hatcliffe, an 83% free throw shooter this season. 1:47 on the clock, 19-17, Lancers lead. Jensen with it on the perimeter, down low, Miller. Miller now double teamed into the lane, kick out Burnt, shot from 3 is up. No good off the side of the iron. Jennings will track it down, throw it up top, but no, it is taken by Doane. Good effort from Jennings, but Doane now moves in transition. 1:25 on the clock, Rice on the perimeter, throws to the right wing, now it's Troush. Troush into the corner, down low again, it's Rice. Rice dribbles out of it, now Holtz. Holtz will get into the lane. Holtz, fadeaway shot from 2. Rebound brought in and buried by Hatcliffe. Hatcliffe ties up the game at 19. Hatcliffe's got 7, tying Eve Miller for a game high. 59 seconds left here in the first quarter in a high-scoring game. Hatcliffe steals it. She's off to the races. One-on-one with Jennings down the court. And Jennings with a big block. Abby Jennings gets a hold of that one. And a foul will come in on Hatcliffe. Well, Hatcliffe did a great job reading the play and getting the steal there, but Abby Jennings with the block in transition. And Hatcliffe commits her first foul, first team foul on Doane as well. Only the 3rd foul of this entire first quarter. 2 on the Lancers, now 1 on Doane. Martinez with the basketball, 44 seconds left in this quarter, 22 on the shot clock. It's Jennings, now Tweet. Aubrey Tweet into the ball game, gives to Martinez up top. Martinez, hesitation, now moves to her left. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Martinez picks up her dribble, finds Hove down low. Triple team. Hove's got to get out of it. Finds Jensen, excuse me. Here's Martinez for 2. Shot blocked. Ball's on the ground. It's going to go out of bounds on the Lancers with 1 second on the clock. Good defensive stand from Doane there in the final seconds of the first quarter. Now 21 seconds on the clock in a tie ball game. Doane will hold on for 1 shot. This game today from the Vision Real Estate, where the focus is always on you. 13 seconds on the shot clock here. Tie game at 19. Doane trying to take a lead at the end of 1. Drive. Kick out left wing. Troush back up top. 3 ball with 4 on the clock. Banked in. Callie Staples banks in a 3 at the end of the first quarter. And Doane possesses a 22-19 lead after 1. A high-scoring game so far in this one. Doane leads Mount Marty in the Semple Arena. This is KYNT 102.1 FM, AM 1450, Lancer basketball on a Wednesday night. Let's go ahead and take 60 seconds after 1 at 22-19 the score. Doane with the advantage.
This winter, sip on a delicious hot cocoa and lose yourself in the grace of a fresh falling snow before you smash that hot mug on the driveway and join First Dakota to bank some noise for winter sports. Stomp for block shots, holler for match-sealing takedowns, and go berserk for a perfect dismount. Let's give the home team all we've got. Bank some noise with us at First Dakota National Bank. Open a new account online today at firstdakota.com, member FDIC.
At the Winston Ray Funeral Home and Cremation Service, you have many options on how to memorialize and remember your loved ones. For those families choosing cremation, we are offering a new and unique option to the Yankton area. We will be constructing a walk-in columbarium built completely out of granite in the Garden of Memory Cemetery. This columbarium consists of indoor glass front and outdoor granite front niches, creating a permanent and secure place to visit, to remember, and to honor your loved one. For more information, visit our columbarium page at winsrayfuneralhome.com.
Well, we're back here. Second quarter action. It's Martinez with the basketball for the Lancers. Gives to Hove on the left wing. Down low. Lancers turn it over as they're looking for Miller. 9:45 on the clock. Lancers will start both of the first 2 quarters of this ball game with a turnover on their first possession. Doane. Down low with the basketball. It's Chambers. Now right wing 3 ball is left short on the side of the iron from the corner. That was taken by Troush. Miller got the rebound. She moves in transition here right to left. Finds a trailing Hove. 9:25 on the clock. Here's Hove. Hove down low. Near travel. Back up top. Finds Thuy. Sydney Thuy will drive. Thuy spins. Open 2 is up and good. Sydney Thuy with a good move. Today's game from the Yankton Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home. Visit yanktonmedicalclinic.com for more details. Left wing Doane's got it. Now throw it up top. It's Portwine. Portwine, 1 dribble, gives to Holtz. 1 dribble again to the left corner now. 8:55 on the clock, 12 on the shot clock. Right wing 3 is up and buried. Maddie Portwine, the sophomore out of York, Nebraska. 25-21, it's a 4-point game now. Largest lead of the game for Doane so far. This has been a close one. Thuy for 3. No good, too strong. 8:30 on the clock. Troush. To the left wing now, Portwine. Portwine. It's like a double dribble there. 8:23 on the clock. 25-21 the score. Hatcliffe will check back in for the Tigers. Callie Staples will check out. This game today from the Meat Lodge. If you want top quality meat at great prices, head to the Meat Lodge in Yankton on the way to the lake on Highway 52. Left wing Thuy, now Jarofsky down low, looking for Miller again, and it's another turnover. Lancers have turned that exact ball over a couple of times, looking for Miller. Transition 2 is up and hit from Macy Holtz. 27-21. Doane is trying to deny Miller the ball on the inside. She had 7 points in that first quarter. They don't want to give her any more. Jarofsky with the basketball now. 7:48 on the clock. Jarofsky gives to Thuy down low. Double team. Thuy fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. Foul's going to come in on Portwine. That will be her first, team first of this quarter. Both teams have now committed a total of 2 fouls. 12 and a half minutes into this ball game, thereabout. Thuy's first shot up around the off the rim 3 different times, I believe, and then falls. Sydney Thuy's a 58% free throw shooter so far this season. Second shot goes in as well. Thuy's got 4. Perfect from the stripe. That was the first time a Lancer player has gotten to the stripe today. Once again, not a lot of fouls so far in this one. 27-23 the score, 7:40 on the clock. Here's Holtz to the left wing, Rice. Rice dribbles back up top, kick over to the right wing, now Holtz. Holtz into the lane, bounce pass down low, but a travel first. The Doane crowd does not like that one here. Letting the referees hear it. 27-23 the score, 7:29 on the clock. Doane did travel a decent crowd here today. 7:18 on the clock. Here's Thuy. Turnover. Portwine with the basketball, gives to Rice. 3-ball in transition is hit. Riley Rice, good from downtown, and the lead is 7, largest lead of the game for either team. 30-23 the score. Timeout taken from the Lancers. Will take it with them. Back here in 30 seconds on KYNT.
Weather changes can cause a small chip in your windshield to become a crack, or a small crack to become even larger. So if you've got a chipped or cracked windshield, trust Abra Auto Body and Glass of Yankton and the all-day, everyday $249 windshield replacement. That's right. Most windshields replace with the best replacement technology and top quality materials for only $249. Don't let a chipped or cracked windshield impair your driving. Call Abra Auto Body and Glass today. Locally owned and operated by Northtown Automotive, North Highway 81, Yankton.
All right, out of the Pizza Ranch timeout. Timeout's brought to you by Pizza Ranch. They've got legendary chicken and the best pizza. It's Yankton Pizza Ranch on Broadway. We can call 665-1222. There's your dinner plans right there. Lancers inbounding on the baseline out of the timeout. Full length of the court to go. It's Jaromski. Jaromski will cross the timeline, guarded by Hatcliffe. Full length of the court, now gives to Hove. Katie Hove with the basketball. 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Hove gives to Thuy into the paint. Kick out left wing Jaromski. Jaromski. Closing player was Rice there. She wanted the 3. Didn't get there. And this one will be blown dead now. 3 seconds in the paint, I believe, is what they called. 30-23. The score, 6:46 on the clock. Here, second quarter. Thuy will check out of the ball game now. Jensen will check back in. Brianna Jensen, another transfer for this Lancer team, a junior out of Junction City, Kansas. Nesho Community College before joining Mount Marty. Hatcliffe with it on the right block. Throws it up top. Now to Holtz, down low, turnaround shot for Chambers is good, right over the top of Jensen. 6:28 on the clock, 32-23 the score. Second quarter, it's Hove. Hove up top. We'll give to Jaromski now on the left wing. Lancers trail by 9 here. Jensen, shot from 3, doesn't hit. Rebound Hatcliffe. Hatcliffe will move left to right. Hatcliffe to the right wing. Holtz now guarded by Martinez. Cross-court pass. Left wing doesn't rock the tray. Now drive. Pass turned over in transition, or in a cross-court pass. Jaromski in transition now. Shot for 2 doesn't go. Ball's on the ground. Jensen with the offensive board. Not a contact as she tried to put it back up. No call. That'll be a rebound for Chambers. Hatcliffe with a basketball on the perimeter. Gives to Rice. Now left wing. It's Portwine. Back to Hatcliffe for 3. Doesn't hit. 5:30 on the clock here, second quarter. Martinez will move in transition here, right to left. Martinez, floater, blocked. Good block there from Chambers. Rebound for Doane. Lancers scoreless in the last 2.5 minutes. Rice for 3. No good. This will go out of bounds after the air ball. 32-23 the score. 5:13 on the clock. Lancers started off the game strong shooting. 8 of 16 in the first half. Straight up 50% from the floor. As was Doane, 7 of 14 from the floor. Both teams shooting exactly 50%. So far in the second quarter, however, Doane shooting 57%. Lancers shooting 16%. 32-23 the score here. This was a 3-point game after 1. Now up to 9, 5 minutes into this second quarter. And a turnover. Hatcliffe with another steal. Exact one as she hit in the first half. Last time she was blocked down low. This time will be a foul on Burnt before a shot can happen. That is Burnt's first, team first of this second quarter. Hurdle will check in for Hove. Inbound Chambers. Chambers, throw it up top. Finds Staples. Right wing, Rice for 3. Good again. Riley Rice with another 3. That is her third of the game. She's got a game-high 9 now. 35-23, 4:40 on the clock. Doane's on an 8-0 run. Lancers scoreless in the last 3 minutes. Trying to break it here as a foul comes in by Doane. It's going to be Megan Chambers. That is her first, team's second of the quarter. Game today brought to you by Bud and Bud Light. The king of beers is perfect for whatever happens. Grab some today. Lancers inbound up top, it's Miller. Miller takes another three, high arcing shot off the front of the iron. Offensive board, Hartle for two, no good. And Hartle's shot will go out of bounds on herself. Livia Nall also fighting for that one. No, excuse me, that was Staples. 35-23, Staples will bring the ball up the court, 4:20 on the clock. Lancers scoreless for the last 3.5 minutes here. Doane on a big run, 8-0. 35-23, lead is 12. Here's Hatcliffe for two, good in traffic. And a timeout taken by the Lancers as they find themselves down at 14, 4:07 on the clock. 30-second timeout from Pizza Ranch. We'll take it with them. Back here in 30 seconds on KYNT.
At Triple Time Rudy's, you get convenient access to quality fuel products. Plus, you'll also find quality South Dakota products like Dimmock cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. With a local-friendly feel and unique product offering, Triple Time Rudy's is your local convenience store that supports schools and events and provides fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers. For all of your daily fill-ups and convenience needs, pull into Triple Time Rudy's at 17th and Broadway.
4:07 on the clock here. Second quarter action on KYNT. Think of you of our sponsors, Avera, moving health forward. 4:07 on the clock here. Lancer basketball. Doane showing press. They inbound Burnt. Doane will back off as Burnt pushes up the court. Burnt will give to Miller up top. Lancers once again scoreless now for 4 minutes straight, trying to break that scoring drought. It's a three ball, no good from Hartle. Ball's on the ground. Lancers will get it back. It's Miller. Gives to Burnt. Burnt for three. No good once again. Lancers on a heavy scoring drought here. Doane in a 10-0 run. Lancers scoreless for the last 4 minutes, 12 seconds. Hatcliffe, transition two. No, excuse me. It was Troush. 39-23 the score. Troush has got 7 points in the ballgame. 3:15 on the clock. Tweet gives to Miller. Miller, double team, shot for two, rolls in. See if that can end the scoring drought. It was at 4.5 minutes for the Lancers. Three ball in transition. Troush again. And another timeout taken by the Lancers. Doane just refuses to miss shots here, and they find themselves up 42-25 in a huge second quarter for the Tigers. 3 minutes remaining. Timeout from Pizza Ranch. We'll take it with them back here in 30 seconds.
This sports season, keep your athlete hydrated with sparkling ice. Choose from a rainbow of colors and flavors, each sourced from nature with vitamins, antioxidants, and zero sugar. Sparkling ice. Tease your taste buds with tropical flavor. And rehydrate with Prime Hydration. The perfect combination of flavor and function, changing how you refresh, replenish, and refuel. With 5 awesome flavors and no added sugar, you're getting the taste you want without anything you don't. Prime Hydration, the perfect boost for every endeavor.
Three minutes remaining here, second quarter. Doane on a 27-6 run in the last 9.5 minutes of gameplay. Huge second quarter for Doane. 20-6 in this quarter alone. They started off with that run started at the end of the first quarter. Once again in the last 9 minutes, 27-6 run. Hove trying to end that here with a good two-pointer. 2:47 on the clock. Portwine's got it on the right wing for Doane. Guarded by Miller. She'll drive with the left hand. Stop right on the charity stripe. Kick it out right wing. Now it's Staples. Staples up top to the left wing. Shot from three. Troush again from downtown. .222 on the clock. Left wing, Miller's got it. Miller over to Martinez again. Martinez hit a couple of threes right at the beginning of the ball game. Takes a two here. Foot on the line. Doesn't hit. 2:12 on the clock. Staples to Rice, now left wing. Troush down low. Chambers back up top. Rice to the right wing now. Three ball is up again. Left iron, no. Ball is out of bounds on Doane. Lancers inbound. Today's action from the Explorers Credit Union. Discover the difference at Explorers CU, where the focus is on people, not on profits. 1:54 on the clock here. 45-27 the score. It's Hove. Crossing the timeline, moves to her left. Katie Hove with the basketball, gives up top. Aubrey Tweet fakes a three, throws it down low. Miller for two. Good. Miller good downtown. 45-29 the score. Miller's got 11. First Lancer to hit double figures today. Second player in the game. She joins Troush, who has 12. Lancer basketball after a turnover by Doane. 1:31 on the clock. Lancers trying to end this first half with some momentum after Doane went on a huge run this quarter, outscoring the Lancers by 13 in this quarter alone. 45-29 the score here. Lancer basketball, Hove fakes a three. Now Martinez has it right wing, give to Burnt. Kara Burnt in the corner, 17 seconds on the shot clock. Now Miller. Miller inside to Tweet. Right elbow, now Martinez. Lancers on the perimeter, three ball rocked. Got it. Kayla Martinez rocks the tray. 45-32 the score, 1:05 on the clock here. Into the paint, and a travel's going to be called on Doane. Lancers will get it back after a couple of turnovers in a row now from Doane. 1:01 on the clock. 45-32, Lancers now finding themselves with a little bit of a run. 5-0 in the last minute and a half. Martinez up top, takes a long two. Shot is up and good from Kayla Martinez. All of a sudden, the Lancers have a little bit of momentum. Lead was 18 a moment ago. Now it's down to 11 after a couple of quick shots from the Lancers. 40 seconds remaining in the half here. It's Holtz. At this point, Doane just needs to waste as much time as they can and get into the locker room with a double-digit lead. It's Hatcliffe on the perimeter. Hatcliffe to the right wing, nearly turned it over, and now does. Burnt with a steal. Martinez, one woman to beat in transition, finds Hove. Hove bobbled it, and it's out of bounds on the Lancers. Couldn't handle it in transition. It's a turnover on the Lancers. Back-to-back on both teams. 18.8 on the clock. Doane will inbound and hold on for one final shot. Today's action from Gersner Oil. No matter what you drive, fuel up at Triple Time Rudy's. They're on Broadway in Yankton. Lancers are on a 7-0 run to end this first half, but it looks like Doane will possess a double-digit lead going into the locker room. Throw it down low. Aubrey Tweet gets it. 3 seconds on the clock. Burnt gonna have to rock it from half court. Ball is up. Good if it goes. Hits the net, but doesn't go. 45-34, 11-point advantage as we go to the locker room. Doane leading Mount Marty, but Lancers end the first half on a 7-0 scoring run. 11-point lead at halftime. 45-34 is the score. Doane with a huge second quarter over Mount Marty, outscoring the Lancers 23-15. This is KYNT 102.1 FM AM 1450. My name is Tel Tanner. Let's go ahead and take a break here. Back in a couple minutes on KYNT for the halftime show from the Yankton Medical Clinic.
Hello. Here's to welcoming moments, big and small, embracing the unexpected, savoring life. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, ready for anything. We listen to your goals and help you achieve them with care and coverage. We'll move you forward through sickness and health and every milestone in between. Avera, moving health forward. Learn more at avera.org/forward.
United Way of Greater Yankton uplifts individuals and families with measurable programs that deliver long-term results. United, they confront the struggles, helping create pathways out of poverty, provide access to critical healthcare services, and offer opportunities for youth and adults to reach their full potential. You can help by making a donation at yanktonunitedway.org/give or by texting Yankton to 41444 today.
When you need to be sure, make it SureCo. Smart Trailer from SureCo is still the most complete line of electric accessories for your grain trailer. Smart accessories such as the 4500 series HD electric tarp, Pro Trap and Auto Trap electric hopper doors, and the Drive Max Auger Drive Kit from SureCo both offer convenience and peace of mind for operators. When only the best will do, give us a call at 1-800-474-8756 or find us online at sureco.com. Make it SureCo.
When the forecast calls for cold, the tried and tested products from the North Face make braving the elements easy. This is Ken at Ace Bike and Fitness, and we're your only The North Face authorized retailer in the area. We stock jackets, vests, snow gear, and layering pieces for men, women, kids, and babies. Your entire family can find the North Face gear exclusively at Ace Bike and Fitness. Visit us today at 2404 Broadway in Yankton.
With a variety of crusts, sauces, and toppings, Pizza Ranch has legendary pizzas that will tempt every one of your taste buds. This is Annie at Yankton Pizza Ranch. From single toppings and create your own to ranch specialties, we invite you to come taste them all on the buffet or delivered to your door. Your locally owned Yankton Pizza Ranch on Broadway, 665-1222.
It's where life tastes better. Surround them up and head her down to the Pizza Ranch. Whoa, that's good.
Buying and selling a home without a real estate team on your side can be an intimidating process. Did you price your house right? Did you make a competitive offer that'll make the house yours? When you're considering a move, partner with a professional real estate team that has the experience and knowledge to guide you in the process of pricing and buying. So when you're ready to move, make the move with Mason and the Move Group.
Well, let's go ahead and begin the halftime show courtesy of the Yankton Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home. Visit yanktonmedicalclinic.com for more details. As we talk about this ball game, it is 45-34 at the half. Doane leads over Mount Marty in this ball game. Talk about some of these stats of this one. First off, there have been 4 lead changes so far. It started off with Doane taking the lead. They went back and forth throughout the first quarter. Doane took a 3-point lead going into the second quarter after a 3-ball was drilled with, I think, 3 seconds on the clock, maybe down to 2. It was right near the buzzer. Go to the second quarter. Doane just went on a huge run. Lancers were held scoreless for multiple stretches there. I think the longest one was over 4 minutes, nearly 4.5. Lancers got down as far as 18 points to end the first half. But then Lancers go on a bit of a run themselves. They held Doane scoreless for the last 2 minutes and 37 seconds of the last first half of that second quarter. Lancers go on a 7-0 run in that time, make the lead 11 at the half, 45-34. 10 minutes until the second half on KYNT as we talk about some of the team statistics. Brought to you by the Explorers Credit Union. Discover that difference at explorerscu.com. The focus is on people, not on profits, as we have some amazing halftime entertainment here in this simple arena. It's just adorable. A group of kids in the simple arena. That's always fun to watch. If you want to watch this stream once again, if you are listening on our audio-only platforms, we are on KYNTV. You can look us up there on our YouTube channel, KYNTV. You can also stream it on Facebook. You can stream it on the Mount Marty Sports Network as well. You'll find us pretty much anywhere you have Wi-Fi. You can watch Lancer Athletics. As we talk about the team stats now, Doane shooting 59% from the floor in this ball game. 16 of 27, 62% from beyond the arc. 10 of 16 Doane is shooting, led by Troush, who's 4 of 5 from downtown. 75% from the free throw line with only 9 rebounds in the entire first half, but just shooting lights out, so they have the lead. 10 assists as well, with 8 steals and 11 turnovers. For the Lancers, they're shooting 43% from the floor, 14 of 32, 33% from beyond the arc, 4 of 12, 100% from the stripe, 2 of 2, but the only trip that's only gotten there 1 time. 12 rebounds for the Lancers, 7 assists, 6 steals, with 12 turnovers for the Mount Marty Lancers. These game and team stats brought to you by the Explorers Credit Union. Discover that difference at explorerscu.com. Let's go ahead and take a break here on the Yankton Medical Clinic halftime show. When we return, go over the individual stats from the first half. This is KYNT.
What's the best beverage to enjoy while rooting on your team? 1919 root beer, of course. 1919 is brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients, real sugar and real vanilla. The unique recipe and these choice ingredients make 1919 the creamiest, full-bodied draft root beer available. Find it in 12 packs and single-serve cans at grocery, convenience stores, and restaurants. 1919 is alcohol-free and contains no caffeine, making it a beverage of choice at any time for anyone in the family.
Don't just bank, be an explorer. Here at Explorers Credit Union, we do banking differently. As a not-for-profit, member-owned credit union, we know that financial wellness isn't a destination, it's a journey. We're here to help you set goals and reach them with the financial tools, expertise, and support you need. If you're looking for better rates on your loans and local service from your friends and neighbors, Explorers Credit Union has you covered. Learn how we can help your financial journey at explorerscu.com.
Heart disease is the leading cause of death for men and women in the U.S., causing a quarter of all deaths annually. With February designated as American Heart Month, the Yankton Medical Clinic reminds you to be proactive when it comes to your heart health. See your provider to discuss your risk for heart disease and preventative steps that are right for you. Don't let yourself or your loved ones become a victim of heart disease. Call the Yankton Medical Clinic for an appointment today. So much care, so close to home.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT and RC Smith Insurance. Authorized auto owners agents in Yankton at 665-3611 or mtrcsmithinsurance.com.
Doctors Feeser, Slowey, and DeYoung are experts in prescribing eye drops that can replace reading glasses. These drops are a new technology that can change the size of your pupil for improved reading. They're convenient for anyone who wants freedom from reading glasses. Our doctors even use them. Call Vision Care Associates and schedule an appointment to see if this new technology is right for you.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
My name's Jennifer Bolig, and I am a sales rep and design consultant. That means when a customer comes in, we can do a couple of things. We can do a free house call locally where we come into their home and we help them understand how to add in a new piece or just completely change the whole room. This is just a Slumberland thing where you get this done for you for free. So we're the only place that is a free design consultant in town.
Free interior design service at Yankton Slumberland, located at 2401 Broadway Avenue.
All right, back here on the Yankton Medical Clinic halftime show. Let's go over some of these individual stats here, brought to you today by the Explorers Credit Union. Discover that difference at explorerscu.com. Let's talk about this one for Doane. Individual stats coming into this one. Troush has 12 points in the ballgame, leading all scorers. She's 4 of 5 from downtown shooting today. All of her points coming from beyond the arc. Add an assist and a steal to that. Mac Hatcliffe has 9 points in the ballgame. 2 steals for her as well. Rice has 9 with 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Chambers has another 7 with 4 blocks. That's crazy. 3 points from Staples, 3 from Portwine, and 2 from Holtz as well. Nall got in the game for a moment, got an assist in the 4 minutes she's played. For the Lancers, Kayla Martinez and Eve Miller both have 11 points. Martinez 3 of 4 from downtown. Miller 5 of 7 from the floor in general. Katie Hove's got 4 points from Mount Marty, plus a rebound and an assist. Thuey's got 4 points with 3 boards and 2 steals and a block. Jarovski's got 2 as well for the Lancers with 2 assists. 2 points for Burnt. Jaden Hartle's got 2 rebounds. Abby Jennings got 2 rebounds and a block. Aubrey Tweet has 3 assists off the bench for the Lancers and 1 steal. Aubrey Tweet, 3 assists in 5 minutes played, by the way. And Brianna Jensen has 2 rebounds off the bench as well for the Lancers. Those individual stats from the Explorers Credit Union. Discover that difference at explorerscu.com. Go ahead and take a break here on the halftime show from the Yankton Medical Clinic. Back in a couple minutes with our out-of-town scoreboard and third quarter action. My name is Tel Tanner. This is KYNT Lancer Athletics on your home team for Mount Marty University Sports.
For signs of all kinds, it's SignTech. See SignTech for all your signage needs. From magnets, vinyl banners, to illuminated and digital signing, plus truck and vinyl lettering. SignTech does it all. sales, service, and installation. Need a sign of any kind? Call 605-665-2957. Your local full-service sign shop is SignTech, 3206 East Highway 50, Yankton.
Want the speediest speeds and endless entertainment? Midco has it. Flexible, exceptional, reliable internet, TV, and phone solutions to support your busy, connected life. Whether you're working from home or streaming your series, you're covered. Easy installation options, steadfast service, all from the friendliest folks in the business. Ready to get started? Fantastic. Head over to midco.com.
Cold weather means you need to warm up your fan gear.
And if you're a fan of the Bucks and Gazelles,
Or Mount Marty Lancers.
JJ Benji's has a storeroom full of Bucks, Gazelles, and Lancers apparel ready to wear.
Long sleeve t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, quarter zip pullovers, jackets, and hats.
You'll stay warm on those cold nights traveling to games
With Bucks, Gazelles, and Lancers gear at JJ Benji's.
JJ Benji's, 201 Pine Street in the Meridian District, Yankton.
You already know H&R Block does taxes, but you may not know you can get expert help in person or virtually, or that our tax pros average 10 years of experience. You can even request the same tax pro every year, and your biggest possible refund is always guaranteed. At H&R Block, help is here. This year, make the smart choice and choose H&R Block of Yankton, 665-3366 to schedule an appointment.
All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund. Limitations apply. See hrblock.com/guarantees.
At Elwood Family Dental Care, we see patients from 1 to 101. Come experience our gentle touch while you relax in our massage chairs and watch TV. Patients are loving our new digital scanner. No more ooey gooey gaggy impressions. We'd love to meet you, and we're always accepting new patients. Call 665-2530 to make an appointment. Elwood Family Dental Care, where we take care of the entire family.
If you see lines on a parking lot, hey, there's a good chance Midwest Striping did it. They've been marking pavements like parking lots for years. And a fresh line parking lot gives your business a sharp look and keeps things in order. Midwest Striping also does decorative floor coverings for garages, sheds, basements, and sports courts like basketball or tennis. To find out what they can do for your surface, email them at midweststriping.sd@gmail.com. That's midweststriping.sd@gmail.com.
All right, let's go ahead and finish things up here on the halftime show from the Yankton Medical Clinic as we talk about our out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Gerstner Oil. No matter what you drive, fuel up at Triple Time Rudy's. They're on Broadway. We talk about this one, our out-of-town scoreboard. GPAC women's basketball. Hastings leads Midland at halftime, 37-29. Northwestern and Dort in a very low-scoring game at halftime. Northwestern leads Dort 17-16. Concordia leads Briar Cliff at the half, 24-23, and Morningside leads Dakota Wesleyan in Mitchell, 35-34. Your out-of-town scoreboard update from Triple Time Rudy's. We are underway here, third quarter. Hatcliffe will start things off with the basketball and a quick shot and a foul. 9 seconds into this ball game, Hatcliffe pretty much said, I'm going to come out of the locker room and go straight at somebody, and she did exactly that. Hatcliffe's got 2 free throws incoming. She is perfect from the stripe so far today. 2 of 2 in her first trip, now 3 of 3. Second shot incoming. Good again, Hatcliffe, perfect from the stripe, 4 of 4. Tied for a game high now. Or excuse me, she now has 11. Lancer basketball, Thuy down low, looking for Miller again. The Lancers have turned that ball over a couple of times, trying to feed Miller in the post. 9:34 on the clock. Left wing 3 is launched from Holtz and no good. Offensive board underneath the rim. Throw it out right wing now. Board brought in by Chambers. Left wing Rice for 3 from the corner. Back iron no. Hatcliffe brings that one in. 2 offensive boards in the same possession. Doane's going to get a third shot here. Never mind. Turnover. Thuy gets the steal. Jarofsky moves left to right. Jarofsky gives to Thuy, now down to the left block. Thuy drives down low, gives to Hove. Hove, double team, shot for 2 is in and out, no good. 9 minutes remaining. Doane. Rice does not take the transition three, instead goes over to the left wing. Now down low, it's Chambers. Chambers for two. Doesn't fall. Mount Marty basketball again. 8:45 on the clock here. Lancer basketball, it's Jaromski on the left wing. Jaromski looking for Thuy. Nothing doing, gives to Hove. Now inside to Thuy. Thuy for two. Got her own board, didn't hit the shot. Thuy falls to the ground there, got tripped up on her own feet. Looks like as she was trying to move around on Chambers, who had some good defense on that possession. Doane basketball. Holtz on the perimeter, gives to Rice now, left wing. It's Hatcliffe will drive. Hatcliffe guarded by Miller. That's going to be a foul on Miller there. Physical defense as Hatcliffe lowered her shoulder. 8:13 on the clock. Brianna Jensen will check in for Sydney Thuy now. Jensen, a very talented defender with a good three-point shot for the Lancers. 8:10 on the clock. Hatcliffe has it on the perimeter, doesn't take a long three. Rotates the ball over to the right wing. It's Troush, now Rice up top. 9 seconds in the shot clock. Rice goes back to Hatcliffe on the left wing. Hatcliffe was already cut into the basket. Miscommunication there, and the ball was out of bounds. 7:59 on the clock, 47-34 here. Lancers held scoreless through the first 2 minutes of this second half. Doane has two. Only 2 points through the first 2 minutes. It's Martinez to the right wing. Miller rocks a tray. Right wing doesn't go. Rice with the rebound. Up court, it's Hatcliffe. No, excuse me. That was Troush. Rice for three. Doesn't go. Jensen with the rebound. 7:30 on the clock. It's Lancer basketball again. This game for Mason Schramm. Are you buying or selling? Move with Mason and the Move Group. 7:23 on the clock. Hove up top. Hove goes down low. Miller's got it. Does not got it. Goes out on the baseline. 7:16 on the clock. 47-34 the score. Lancers have 15 turnovers in this ball game now. Doane has 13. Both teams turning over this ball at a high rate today. 7:10 on the clock. 47-34 the score. Left wing Holtz has got it. Now Rice. Rice will drive on Miller. Kick out to Hatcliffe. Hatcliffe into the lane. Double team. Now Rice from the corner. Doesn't take the three. Down low. Shot for two. Hits the top of the backboard. Some frustration on the part of Doane here. They are 1 of 7 in their last 7 shots. Scoreless in the last 3 minutes of gameplay now. I say frustration as I'm sitting next to the head coach for the Tigers. Ryan Baumgartner, and the clipboard hit the ground after a missed shot there. Down low, Martinez shot for two, doesn't go. And it's Doane basketball again. They'll move right to left. It's Holtz. Macy Holtz. Up top, down low, now back up top again. Rice doesn't take the three. Lena Berglund with the closing defense to the left wing. Now it's Holtz again. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Troush to Holtz again. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Holtz will drive. Right wing, Rice for three. Looks good, is good. 6:11 on the clock. 50-34 the score. 16-point advantage for the road team. 6 minutes remaining, third quarter. Martinez, guarded by Hatcliffe on the perimeter, gives to Jensen now. Jensen to Martinez again. Shot from three. Well short. 5:50 on the clock. Martinez says she was fouled. Doesn't get the call. (50-34) the score. 5:50 on the clock. Martinez and Coach Bertram still having a word with the official. Really wanted that call. They did not get it. 5:50 on the clock. Holtz crosses the timeline, guarded by Berglund the entire length of the court. To the left wing now it's Rice, guarded by Miller. 5:36 on the clock. Hatcliffe now. Hatcliffe, crossover, drive, down to the left block. Hatcliffe for two. Shot is blocked out of bounds by Jaromski. .5:30 on the clock. Inbound Rice. Now to Holtz in the right wing, 7 seconds in the shot clock. Holtz will drive into the lane. Spinning shot is blocked by Jensen. Lancers move left to right. Here's Berglund. Berglund's going to kick out. No, takes it herself and good for 2. Faked out everybody on the floor and had an open lane. 5:13 on the clock. Lancers trail by 14 here. 50-36 the score. First points of the ball game for Berglund. Lena Berglund is a junior out of Beersford, South Dakota. As a call will come in. That's going to be on the offense. Doane called that one on Callie Staples. That'll be her first, team first of the third. 5:01 on the clock here. Third quarter. This game today from Pizza Ranch. They've got legendary chicken and the best pizza. They're on Broadway in Yankton. Martinez, 3 doesn't go. 4:44 on the clock here. Third quarter. Top with it is Staples, gives to Hatcliffe. Lost it as she tried to spin. And there's a foul in transition. It's going to be on the Tigers. I believe that's on Portwine, and it will be. That is on Portwine, her second, team second as well. Lancers will inbound. Down 14. Both defenses holding so far in this third quarter. There have been 7 total points by both teams. 5 by Doane, 2 by the Lancers as a travel comes in on Miller. 4:30 on the clock. 50-36 the score here. Right wing Portwine down low. Shot for 2. Chambers. Shot blocked. Jensen. She got her own board though. Kick out left wing. 3 ball doesn't go from Rice. Ball's in the air. It's Martinez. Martinez moves left to right. She's outnumbered. She'll pull up and wait for the rest of her team. 4:08 on the clock. Lancer basketball down 14 here, trying to mount this comeback. 14 minutes left in regulation. Here's Jensen down low, and a travel is going to be called. That'll be the 17th turnover of the ball game on Mount Marty. Doane adding 15 of their own. .355 on the clock here. We are in the third quarter of play. This game today from Sherco. When you need to be sure, make it Sherco. Hatcliffe to the right wing. Now down low, it's Chambers. Back to the outside. Staples doesn't take the 3. Rice, now right wing 3 is taken. Front iron, no. Ball goes out of bounds on the Lancers. That'll stay with Doane. I believe that was Portwine who shot that one. 50-36 the score. 3:38 on the clock. Inbound was knocked out of bounds instantly by Jarowski. 3:37 on the clock. Staples now inbounding from the sideline. Finds Rice. Down low, Chambers to the right wing. Portwine for 3. Front iron, no. Rebound, Jarowski. Right wing, Jensen's got it. Crossover. Charge is going to be... No, that'll be a defensive foul. 3:24 on the clock. Brianna Jensen will be going to the free throw line. That'll be on Chambers, her second, team third. Foul was on the floor, however. Jensen was not in the shooting motion, so Lancers will just inbound on the baseline. Throw it into Miller. Miller's got it. Doesn't take the shot. Gives to Jensen now, and there's a travel. Well, I'd have to see the replay to be sure, but watching it live, I thought that was a charge. So, guess ball doesn't lie. Travel comes in on the Lancers. That'll be Doane basketball. 50-36 the score. 3:19 on the clock. This game today from Slumberland with free interior design service plus great brands like Tempur-Pedic, La-Z-Boy, and Flex Steel. Slumberland is on Broadway in Yankton. My name is Tel Tanner. This is KYNT 102.1 FM, AM 1450. Lancer Athletics on the air tonight. 3:15 on the clock here, third quarter. Lancers trail by 14. At home to Doane. Doane, cut player to the basket. Rice, good for 2. Found an open lane. 52-36. Give Hatcliffe the assist. Lancer basketball. Up top, Jensen, now Berglund. Berglund takes a 3 from deep. No good. Rebound, Rice. Rice down low. Now Staples. Lancer basketball, 2:40 on the clock. Staples' shot did not go. Lancer basketball, Jarofsky to Miller. Doesn't take the three, will drive. Miller into a double team, doesn't matter. Eve Miller, good again from the floor. She's got 13 points, 6 of 9 shooting today. To the right wing, Hatcliffe. Try to drive on Jarofsky, nothing doing. Gives it back to Trausch. Cross-court pass, Staples for three. Right iron, no. Miller again with the rebound. Here's Berglund. Berglund to Jensen. Long two. This one doesn't go either. Lancers 1 of 4 in their last 4 shots, 1 of 11 in their last 3-point shots. Doane 1 of 8 in their last 8 attempts, 1 of 9 in their last shots from beyond the arc. Both teams just struggling to score the basketball for the last 2 minutes of gameplay. Foul is going to be on the floor. That'll stay with Doane. It's going to be on Brianna Jensen. Jensen, the junior out of Junction City, Kansas. Committed her second personal foul, team third at 1:37 on the clock. Hove will check in. Jarofsky will check out. Berglund will check out. Burnt will check in. 1:37 on the clock here. It's Trausch to the left wing now. Staples. Staples dribbles up top, guarded by Burnt to the left wing. Trausch again. Trausch, baseline J, doesn't go. Down low, Chambers had the offensive board, and she was fouled. Chambers will now go to the free throw line. .125 on the clock. First shot from Chambers doesn't go. Chambers is a 52% free throw shooter on the season. She's 1 of 3 from the stripe today. Make it 2 of 4, shooting 50%. Hits her second shot. 53-38 the score. 1:25 on the clock here. Third quarter action from Core Trust Bank, helping you achieve your personal and business goals. Core Trust Bank, raise your expectations. Member FDIC. 1:15 on the clock, left wing, it's Hove. Hove will drive down to the left block. Hove, turnaround shot for 2, falls. Katie Hove creating her own shot and getting it to go there. Hove's got 4. Make it 6. 1 minute remaining. Holtz with the basketball, gives to the right wing, now Trausch. Trausch gives to Hatcliffe. She'll drive on Hove, into the lane. Hatcliffe for 2, left-handed shot does go. 48 seconds remaining, 15-point advantage for the road team. Jensen launches a transition 3, and it hits. Brianna Jensen buries a transition 3. A little bit of life for the Lancers here. 35 seconds before we go to the fourth quarter. Lancers trail by 12. Doane with a heavy advantage here. Doane, the road team today, taking up all the time they can. About a 6-second difference between the game and shot clock. Lancers nearly get the turnover. That was Burnt, who nearly jumped that pass. (55-43) the score here. Staples gets the basketball, gives to Hatcliffe now. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Hatcliffe down low, shot for 2 is up and no good. Lancers get it back with 12 seconds on the clock. Gotta move quickly here. Left to right, it's Miller. Miller with 7 on the clock. Miller will drive down to the block. Lost it, out of bounds. That'll be Doane basketball. It was... Miller says it was knocked out of her hands. Upset that the Lancers didn't get to keep that. That'll stay with Doane. Or go to Doane, I should say. 4 seconds remaining. Inbound. Staples gonna have to launch one. No, right wing didn't get it off. Or will they? Will they count that? They will. 3 ball right at the end of the third quarter. 58-43 the score. Doane leads over Mount Marty. Shot from Macy Holtz. Callie Staples the assist. Let's go ahead and take 30 seconds here on KYNT. Back for the final stanza after this.
We were founded on innovation and a passion to help our customers. This is Glenn Zupfer at Aztec in Yankton. We also want our employees to thrive and succeed every day. Our core values are more than something we list on a wall. We live them every day. We have openings in a variety of departments, sign-on bonuses up to $2,000, immediate benefits like retirement savings, paid holidays, bonus earnings, tuition reimbursement, and more. Build your career with a group that's built to connect from rock to road. Stop by for a walk-in interview or click on careers at aztecindustries.com.
Let's go to the fourth quarter of play here in Yankton, but first, word from the Great Plains Athletic Conference. The GPAC is an affiliated conference of the NAIA consisting of 12 private faith-based colleges and universities in Nebraska, Iowa, South, and North Dakota. Founded in 2000, the GPAC has claimed 34 Team NAIA national championships, 3 of those this year, and is a leader in the NAIA each year in total numbers of scholar athletes and scholar teams. For more information about the GPAC, visit their website, gpacsports.com, or follow them on Twitter at GPACsports. The Great Plains Athletic Conference, academic and athletic excellence since 2000. We are underway in the final quarter of play. Lancer basketball to start off the final stanza. Down 15, 58-43, 12 seconds on the shot clock for Martinez. Over to Hove now. Hove up top, launches a 3. Off the front of the iron, this will go out of bounds. Burnt tried to save it, hustle play there, but couldn't get there quite in time. 9:32 on the clock, 58-43 the score. Game today from Coors Light, Miller Lite. Always remember, drink responsibly. Once again, this is the first half of a doubleheader today with Doane. Lancer men's basketball will be finishing up their season tonight, the final game of the year for Lancer men's basketball versus Doane, as Hatcliffe shoots for 2 and she's fouled. Foul by Hove. That'll be her second, team second. Or team first, excuse me. 2 shots for Hatcliffe. Lancer men, it's senior night as well for the Lancer men. That'll be taking place directly following the conclusion of this ball game. We will have all the Senior Day festivities right here on KYNT. First shot from Hatcliffe is good. Second shot does not go. First free throw miss for Hatcliffe today. She's 5 of 6 from the stripe. 59-43 the score here. 9 minutes remain in the ball game. Left wing 3 from Burnt, up and no good off the front of the iron. 8:55 on the clock. Lancers now scoreless for the last minute and a half. Left wing Troush to the right wing. Hatcliffe now into the lane. Hatcliffe for 2. Got it to go somehow. Man, I tell you, Hatcliffe is just a special player. 61-43 the score of the ball game here. 8:36 on the clock. Right wing Jensen for 3 again. Air ball out of bounds. Jennings will check in for the Lancers. Junior out of Australia. Hove will check out. 8:28 on the clock here. 61-43 the score. 18-point advantage. This is the largest lead of the game. Rice has it on the perimeter. Gives to the left wing. Holtz now. Holtz down low. To the left wing. Hatcliffe again. Buried it. Mac Hatcliffe. She's got 19. 8 minutes remaining, and a timeout's going to be called by the Lancers. 64-43, lead is 21. That is the largest lead of the ball game. Let's take 60 seconds here on KYNT. Back right after this 60-second break from Pizza Ranch.
Do you own a home that's sitting vacant? Why continue to pay taxes and insurance on that property? Whether full of belongings, dated, or in need of repair, with our low inventory, the market has never been better to sell. Call me, Deb Speck, at Vision Real Estate, 664-5555, 664-5555.
As a proud community bank, Core Trust delivers more than just checking and savings accounts. We invest in the cities and towns where we live and work by volunteering to coach youth sports teams, supporting local charities and the arts with our time and resources, Whether we live in a rural town in South Dakota or a suburban city in Minnesota, it's a place we call home. Core Trust Bank. Raise your expectations.
Member FDIC.
All right, out of that timeout from Pizza Ranch, Lancer basketball on KYNT 8:01 on the clock, 64-43, the score of this ball game. Lancers trail by 21. We are in the fourth quarter. Lancer basketball as they inbound. It's Burnt up top. Kiara Burnt gets a screen from Jensen as she moves to her right. Now back to Miller. 7:53 on the clock. Miller will drive. Nearly lost it. Ball was poked out by Holtz. Miller got it back. Now on the ground, and it's stolen away. Rice in transition, right to left. Rice, Euro step. Finger roll, laid it in. Highlight reel from Rice right there, 66-43. 7:37 on the clock. Rice has got 16 points, 9 rebounds today. 1 rebound away from a double-double as a travel comes in on the Lancers. Beyond Burnt. 66-43 the score here. 7:28 on the clock. Doane once again on another heavy run, up 11-0 run in the last 3 minutes. Holtz with the basketball. Now Rice to the left wing, Hatcliffe. Hatcliffe to Trausch. Rice again, 14 seconds on the shot clock, left wing. Drive from Hatcliffe, stops on the baseline, kick out left wing. Holtz will now drive. Holtz, floater is up, got it in, plus a foul. Holtz will go to the free throw line for an and one. Holtz has got 7 points in the ball game, along with 3 boards, 3 assists. And one shot does not go, so no three-point play, but a good play from Holtz nonetheless. 68-43 the score here. Lead is 25. Martinez with the basketball from Mount Marty. This game brought to you by Aztec today. Build your career with the group that's built to connect rock to road. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Martinez. Mac Hatcliffe denies the drive from Martinez, but a pass down low. Miller no good for 2. 6:40 on the clock. Right wing 3. Left iron, or right iron, no. Offensive board, Rice again. Back up top, Hatcliffe. Hatcliffe will spin to the right wing. Ball's deflected by Miller, and Martinez will come up with it. 6:16 on the clock. Martinez launches a 2, she's fouled. Good job from the freshman Martinez there, a veteran play from a young player. Recognized a player was behind her, pulled up short on a jump stop, knew she was just going to get fouled, and just goes to the free throw line. Kayla Martinez, a young player for the Lancers, only a freshman that has a very bright future for the Lancers. Their second leading scorer this season has 11 points tonight. Martinez's first shot is good. She's an 88% free throw shooter on the season. Second shot good as well, off the front of the iron, then falls. 68-45 now the score, 6:10 on the clock. Today's action from the Vision Real Estate, where the focus is always on you. Up top with the basketball, Staples, now Rice will drive. Staples ran through a double team, back up top is the basketball. Over to Rice again, 5:55 on the clock. Rice into the lane, had it stolen away from her. Jennings will move left to right. Jennings finds a trailing player, that's Thuy. Shot for 3, short, just off the front of the iron and out of bounds. 5:42 on the clock here. Jana Hartle will check back into the game for Mount Marty. Jennings will check out. Lancers on the court here with 5:42 on the clock. Hartle, Miller, Thuy, Jaromski, Martinez. Holtz gives the basketball over to Rice, guarded by Hartle. 5:32 on the clock. Portwine just checked into the game. She had it for a moment, now down low. Ball is stolen away. Thuy got a hand on that one. Chambers tried to save a pass going out of bounds. Lancers will get it back. It's Martinez up top. Picked up on the perimeter, finding Thuy now. Thuy gives to Jaromski, now left wing Martinez again. Rocks the tray and hits Kayla Martinez from downtown, 5:06 on the clock. Five minutes remaining here in regulation. Lead is 20 in favor of Doane, the road team here today. Thuy with a steal. Thuy is now 5 steals in the ballgame. Left wing three once again. Martinez, no good this time. Just short, but an offensive board. Jarofsky got that. Right wing Hartle launches one. No good, too strong. 4:33 on the clock. And a timeout's going to be taken by Doane. We'll take it with them. Full timeout brought to you by Pizza Ranch. Back here in 60 seconds now on KYNT. Score 68-48. Back after this.
Carbless handcrafted premium cocktails are a ready-to-drink vodka and tequila-based cocktail with no carbs, no sugar, gluten-free, and only 100 calories. It's guaranteed to be bursting with flavor in every sip. The Carbless Mix Pack is sure to please any crowd with a compilation of all the best-selling ready-to-drink cocktails, including sweet, citrus, and a twist of tequila flavors like lemon lime, black raspberry, cranberry, and margarita. Grab some today. Carbless cocktails. Less is more.
February is National Cancer Prevention Month. Research shows more than 1/3 of all cancers diagnosed in the U.S. can be attributed to preventable causes like smoking, obesity, physical inactivity, and sun exposure. The Yankton Medical Clinic reminds you the importance of a healthy lifestyle, knowing your family's risks, and receiving regular screenings for cancers such as skin, breast, prostate, cervical, and colon. The wide range of specialists at the Yankton Medical Clinic are here to help you manage your health. Call for an appointment today. So much care, so close to home.
Well, Doane with a win today will pretty much lock up their postseason bid if they can hold on here in the final 4 minutes, 30 seconds. Doane is currently 7-13 in the GPAC, 13-13 overall. They are sitting in the 8th spot in the GPAC tournament. Right at the moment, it's looking like they're going to go to number 1 Dort in the first round of the tournament. Back from break, 3 ball is launched and no good. Hartle gets the rebound. Lancer basketball in transition here, moving left to right. It's Martinez up top. Kayla Martinez gives to Hartle on the left wing. Now Miller. Miller down to the left block. Spins. Double team. Tries to get rid of it. Finds Martinez. 3 ball up. No good. 4 minutes remaining. This game today from the Yankton Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home. Visit yanktonmedicalclinic.com for more details. Back up top. Basketball with Nall. Nall gives to Staples. To the right wing, and it's out of bounds, I believe. Portwine stepped on the sideline. 3:43 in the clock. 3:43 on the clock. 68-48 the score. Lancer basketball. Martinez has got it. Right wing. Tough defense provided by Holt here. Now Jarofsky with 12 on the clock. Jarofsky, pull up 2, no good. Offensive board, Hartle got a hold of that, saved it from going out of bounds. Miller comes up with it. Lancers with a fresh shot clock here. It's Thuy, double team, kick out Hartle. Open 3, taken and hit for the senior. Jaden Hartle buries a 3. Jaden Hartle, a senior out of Stanton, Nebraska, coming off the bench today. Her first points of the ball game. 2:52 on the clock, 68-51 the score. Up top, 3 ball, hit. Macy Holtz. Good from downtown, 71-51 the score. Doane answers, back-to-back 3s from the programs. Right wing Thui's got it now. Thuy, guarded by Chambers, will drive. Give to Martinez. Now Hartle on the right wing, down to Thuy again. 13 seconds of the shot clock, 2:21 on the clock. Miller down to Thuy again. Turnaround jumper falls, Sydney Thuy. Thui's got 6 points, 4 rebounds, 5 steals. Miller gets a turnover in transition. Steals it away, picks the pocket of Portwine. And Miller is fouled in transition by Portwine. That'll be Portwine's 3rd personal foul, team 2nd. 2:04 on the clock here, 4th quarter. Once again, fouls have just been
reined in for both teams today. Neither team has gotten into the bonus in any quarter so far today. Been very clean basketball. Thuy kicks out Jarovsky, now Miller to the right wing. Miller's got it, down low, and a foul is going to be called, and that will be on Chambers. It's going to be Chambers' third. Team third. Lancer basketball today with 1:52 on the clock. Thuy's shot was blocked by Chambers down low. 1:48 on the clock. Chambers now has 5 blocks in this ball game. Good game in the post. Basketball on the right wing. It's Holtz who's got it. Chambers down low. Fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. .135 on the clock here, 71-53. Aubrey Tweet will check back into the ball game. Thuy will take a seat. Chambers. First shot, no good. Chambers 2 of 5 from the stripe today. Make it 3 of 6, shooting 50% today. Season average is just over 50% at 52. 1:33 on the clock here. Today's action from the Meat Lodge. If you want top quality meat at great prices, head to the Meat Lodge in Yankton on the way to the lake, Highway 52. Hartle gives to Miller into the lane. Miller lays it up for 2. She's fouled. Eve Miller will go to the free throw line. Miller's got 13 points in this ball game, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals for the Lancers. Jennings will check into this ball game now. Jarovsky will check out. Well, once again, this is part 1 of a doubleheader tonight. Lancer men's basketball around the corner versus Doane, and it is senior night for the men. Senior night will be taking place in about 1:22 gameplay. It'll be directly after the end of this game. We'll go pretty much straight to senior day for the men's program. We'll have all of the senior day festivities right here on KYNT. Miller from the free throw line goes 1 of 2. 1:10 on the clock. Left wing, right wing now, shot for 3. Tweet with the rebound. Back up top, Miller's got it, 56 seconds on the shot clock. Hartle will drive. Hartle down to the right block, back to Martinez. 3-ball launched and hit. Kayla Martinez, 19 points in this ball game, 5 of 10 from downtown. Martinez, a freshman, tied for a game high with Hatcliffe now. 41 seconds remain. Boucher. Now Staples. Staples will give to Keel. Shot for 2 is up and good. Ava Keel hits that one. And a substitution timeout will come in with 26 seconds on the clock. Miller, Martinez, and Hartle will all check out. Berglund, Jensen, Tweet, Jennings, Burnt, all on the floor for the Lancers in the final 26 seconds. Well, there's one final game left for the Lancers this season. Saturday against the College of St. Mary, we will have coverage from the Simple Arena. 2 p.m. start time as Jennings doesn't hit a 3, but a steal. Shot for 3 for Berglund. No good. 6 seconds on the clock, and that will do it for this ball game with Doane getting the rebound. 74-57 final. It will be. Doane defeats Mount Marty on the road, and that will lock up the postseason bid for Doane. Doane going to the postseason. Lancers will finish up their season on Saturday versus the College of St. Mary. Go straight to our post-game show as we are going to have Senior Day festivities just in a couple of minutes as well. We might have to cut our post-game a little bit short here, but we'll talk about it here for a moment. Lancers fall 57-74, as we said. Leading scorer on the day tied. Mac Hatcliffe had 19. Michaela Martinez had 19 as well. Hatcliffe added 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals. Martinez with a rebound and a steal as well. Eve Miller had 14 in the ballgame. As we now go straight to our Senior Day festivities.
we are going straight to our Senior Day festivities. I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to Jeff Erickson, the PA guy here in the stadium, as we go straight to Senior Day for Mount Marty men's basketball.
For this celebration, we would like to welcome the listeners who are tuning in on KYNT Radio and for those watching on KYN TV. We have 6 seniors to recognize tonight. We'll start with Chase Altenberg. Chase is from DeSmet, South Dakota, and is graduating with a degree in business administration. Tonight, he is accompanied by his parents, Jim and Jody. After graduation, Chase plans to work in banking and finance. He would like to thank his coaches, teammates, family, and teachers for their guidance and support throughout his career. Here's what the coaching staff had to say about Chase. He has been a consistent Swiss Army knife throughout his career, has played every position and done every job that has been asked of him. He always competes and never complains. He also has a sense of humor that the program will sincerely miss. Chase has been a foundational piece of this program for years and has paved the way for what's ahead in the future. Let's hear it for Chase Altenberg. Matthew Becker is from Hartington, Nebraska, graduating with a degree in business with an emphasis in banking. Tonight, he is accompanied by his parents, Stan and Julie. After graduation, Matthew plans to attend grad school for finance with hopes of working in the agricultural loan field after completing his master's. He would like to thank God, his family, and all the coaches and teammates he's had over his career for their support, always pushing him to be the best he can be. Coaching staff had to say about Matthew, he's been such a joy to coach, converse, and learn from over the years. He has overcome more than anyone in the program and continues to have the desire to compete every day. He never takes a day for granted and will always do anything asked of him. His passion for the program was evident every day, and we will miss his toughness and competitiveness. Let's hear it for Matthew Becker. Lincoln Jordry from Oneida, South Dakota is graduating with a degree in banking and finance management. Tonight he's accompanied by his parents, Clark and Patty. After graduation, Link plans to stay around Yankton and start his career in business. He'd like to thank his parents, past coaches, and teammates, as well as the people of Mount Marty for their support and encouragement. Here's what the coaching staff had to say. We've known Lincoln and his family for years, and it was such a blessing to be able to coach and work with him every day. We're so proud of Lincoln for his maturity and taking control of his controllables and excelling both on and off the court. Lincoln is a gentle giant who cares deeply about his teammates and what's best for the program. He has worked extremely hard to become the person he is today, and everyone at Mount Marty played a huge part in his development. Let's hear it for Lincoln Jordry. Cade Stearns is from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, graduating with a degree in recreation management and tourism with a sports management emphasis. He is accompanied by his parents, Scott and Lori. After graduation, Cade plans to move back to Sioux Falls and find a job in the recreation basketball training area. He would like to thank God, his parents, family, and girlfriend, along with T-Area High School, his AAU coaches, and all of his teammates, both past and present, for their love and support throughout the years. Coaching staff says Cade has been one of the most consistent players and leaders. He comes every day with the mindset and intent on getting better individually and as a team. He never stops talking and communicating and always trying to lift others up around him. He had a standard he held himself to every day and has always met it. That standard will set to continue over many years in the program, and a key reason this program will be successful. Ladies and gentlemen, Cade Stearns. Will Turner is from Ames, Iowa, graduating with a degree in business administration. Tonight he is accompanied by his parents, Charlie and Carla. After graduation, Will plans to move back to Ames, where he will coach youth basketball and pursue a career working with kids. He would like to thank his family and friends, past and present coaches, teammates, and the community of Yankton for their support over the years. Coaching staff says we were excited to get Will back in the program after a year away. He was everything all the guys in the locker room said he was, a tremendous worker, teammate, friend, and player. He really came on strong after getting comfortable playing college basketball again and became a trusted player with a calming presence. Will is mature beyond his years and a true joy to coach every day. Will Turner. And finally, Wyatt Windhorst from Big Lake, Minnesota, graduating with a degree in biology. Tonight he is accompanied by his friends and teammates Keaton Kenning and Winston Knox. After graduation, Wyatt plans to attend USD for a master's degree in basic biomedical sciences and then go to medical school. He would like to thank his family, especially his mom and dad, his friends, the Mount Marty coaching staff, and other Mount Marty faculty, especially Dr. Wu, for their constant support throughout his journey. Coaching staff says after 2 years at the Mount, Wyatt will be graduating and going to grad school. He is extremely intelligent and made a huge impact on this campus in a short time. He helped oversee much of the academics in the program and spent countless hours tutoring, mentoring, and guiding others in their path to academic success. We're grateful for all he gave to the program and for the Mount, and know he will continue to make an impact on many others in the future. Wyatt Windhorst. Once again, our seniors, we love them and we'll miss them. Chase, Matthew, Lincoln, Cade, Will, and Wyatt. Let's hear it for the seniors in their final game here tonight.
Well, a big thank you to Jeff Erickson there for helping us out with our Senior Day festivities. The Mount Marty men's basketball program versus Doane up around the corner in just a couple of minutes. Lancer basketball for the men around the corner. Let's go ahead and continue with our Aztec post-game show now as we talk about this GPAC women's basketball game that we just saw. The Lancer women do fall 74-57 at home to Doane. As we talk about these stats from the Explorers Credit Union, discover the difference at explorerscu.com. The focus is on people, not on profits. 47% from the floor, Doane shot today. 46% from three, 61% from free throw land. 26 rebounds, 12 steals, along with 22 turnovers. For the Lancers, 37% from the floor, the Lancers shot today. 27 from beyond the arc, 8 of 29. 53% from the 83% from the free throw line, 27 rebounds, 12 assists, 22 turnovers for both teams in this ball game. Individual scoring, Martinez had 19 for the Lancers, Miller had 14 and 5 rebounds. Katie Hove had 6. Sydney Thuy had 6 points, 4 rebounds, 5 steals. Thuy was everywhere defensively for the Lancers today. Hartle ended up with 3 points today. Jensen had 3. Jaromsky had 2. Berglund had 2. Burnt had 2. Abby Jennings came in, had a block, a steal, and 2 boards. Aubrey Tweet off the bench came in, had a rebound, a steal, and 3 assists in 7 minutes played for Aubrey Tweet. For Doane, Mac Hatcliffe had 19 points, 3 steals today. Rice ended up with 16 points, stayed at 9 rebounds, did not get the double-double there, even though she was so close in that fourth quarter. 12 points from Trausch, 10 from Holtz, with 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Chambers ended up with 9 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, 4 blocks, in an all-around game for Chambers. Staples ended up with 3 points, 3 points from Portwine and 2 points from Kiel. Lubin, Boucher, Nall also got in the game, had 1 rebound each. Nall added an assist. And Jansky came into the game right at the end of that one as well. Those are your individual and team stats from the Explorers Credit Union. Discover that difference at explorerscu.com. Up next for Doane now, they're going to finish up their season on Saturday, or I guess their regular season, since they did lock up a postseason bid here today. On Saturday against Briar Cliff, 2 p.m. matchup home in Iowa. So home matchup for Doane to finish things off against Briar Cliff. For the Lancers, they finish it up at home as well. The Lancers are eliminated from the postseason, so they will be finishing their season on Saturday versus the College of St. Mary, a team they have already defeated once this season, now trying to finish up their season with a win. 2 p.m. Simple Arena on Saturday. We'll have coverage right here on KYNT. Final look at some of our things to talk about in the post-game show. Our Move of the Game, brought to you by Mason Schramm. Are you buying or selling a move with Mason and the Move Group? Going to be the 5 steals in the ball game from Sydney Thuy, a game high for Thuy. 5 steals, 6 points, 4 rebounds, 1 block, 1 assist. Thuy defensively was everywhere.
for the Lancers. The move of the game from Mason Schramm. Are you buying or selling? Move with Mason and the Move Group. For the Lancers, player of the game now from Avera. Moving health forward, Avera. Lancers Kayla Martinez ended up with 19 points in this ball game. 1 rebound, 1 assist as well. 6 of 16 from the floor, 5 of 10 from beyond the arc. And Kayla Martinez will be our player of the game. From Avera, moving health forward. That's going to do it for Mount Marty women's basketball coverage on KYNT. Let's go ahead and take a break. When we return, flip the script over to men's basketball. Once again, final score from the Simple Arena, 74-57. Back in a couple minutes. We'll talk men's basketball on KYNT.
I've never been Nick sick, but my little sister has. She was vaping with friends. She thought it was cool because I did it. That hit me pretty hard. Did some checking, found out that nicotine in vape is really dangerous, especially for younger kids. You get a buzz, but when the nicotine wears off, your brain, it craves more. It permanently affects learning, focus, and mood. Nicotine addiction is no joke.
If you need help quitting vape, call the South Dakota Quit line at 1-866-SD-QUITS.
If you're a shooting sports enthusiast, there's no need to shop online or at those big box stores. Dakota Archery has what you need. Looking for archery equipment? They got bows, arrows, cases, and targets. Plus, you'll find shotguns, rifles, handguns, hunting clothing, and footwear. The point is, before you buy, check with Dakota Archery.
Open every night till 8. Dakota Archery and Outdoor Sports, East Highway 50, Yankton, South Dakota.
Can I help you?
Who has the best burger in Yankton?
Let me check. People say it's Arby Grill House and Sports Bar.
What kind of a place is it?
It's American-themed, featuring handcrafted dishes and daily specials.
What else is on the menu?
Steaks, wings, ribs, sandwiches, salads, seafood, and more.
Authentic flavor,
Family-driven.
and a memorable atmosphere. Join us for your next great meal at Arby Grill House and Sports Bar, next to the River Rock Event Center, located on Broadway.
We were founded on innovation and a passion to help our customers. This is Chris Sawtell at Aztec in Yankton. We also want our employees to thrive and succeed every day. Our core values are more than something we list on a wall. We live them every day. We have openings in a variety of departments, sign-on bonuses up to $2,000, immediate benefits like retirement savings, paid holidays, bonus earnings, tuition reimbursement, and more. Build your career with the group that's built to connect from rock to road. Stop by for a walk-in interview or click on careers at aztecindustries.com.
Do you have a pest problem? Bed bugs, bats in the attic, termite damage, earwigs? Olson's Pest Technicians can tackle any of your pest problems. Family owned and operated with over 80 years of pest experience in South Dakota, Minnesota, and Iowa. Proven pest methods include Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatments for bed bugs. Even the toughest pest infestations don't stand a chance. Olson's Pest Technicians, putting pests to rest since 1966. Call 800-KIL-BUGS.
Buying or selling your home is one of the biggest decisions you may make in your lifetime. I'm Deb Speck with Vision Real Estate, and I'm ready to help guide you with professional advice from before the listing until after the close. Not only will you get real estate knowledge, but also we provide moving boxes and an enclosed courtesy trailer to help make the move just a little easier. Call me today at 664-5555.
Well, back in the pregame show here from Coors Light and Miller Lite. Always remember, drink responsibly as we talk about this men's basketball G-Pack game, the final game of the year for the Mount Marty Lancers. Let's talk about it. First off, the Lancers, 9-18 overall. New head coach in the building, second-year head coach in Colin Authier. Doane, 10-16 overall. Head coach Todd Raridan, who has been there forever. Dude's overall record at the school, 594 to 295. In his career record, record at the school, 13-10 overall. That is this season. Once again, first-year head coach for Doane, but a very, very experienced head coach all around. As we talk about some stats of these two teams, Lancers average 72 points per game, shooting 46% from the floor with 30 rebounds per game and 13 assists per game. Leading scorer on the season is Tash Lunday, a freshman averaging north of 20. For Doane, in 26 games played, they are averaging 70 points per game, 46% from the floor they shoot, 32 rebounds per game, and 12 assists per game. Leading scorer is Brady Tim, also averaging just north of 20. Going to be a great matchup between a freshman and a sophomore there, between Tim and Lunday. This is KYNT 102.1 FM, AM 1450. Let's go ahead and take a break, come back with our pregame coach interview in a couple of minutes. I spoke with Coach Colin Authier earlier today in prep for this ball game. That interview next.
Have aches and pains taken you out of your game? Then give First Chiropractic Centers a call. We've been helping people get back into their game for over 40 years. Whether your game is sports related, like ice skating, snowmobiling, or simply shoveling snow, household chores, exercising, or daily activities, if your pain is preventing you from enjoying or participating in your chosen activity, we can help. Call First Chiropractic Centers today or visit us at firstchiropracticcenter.com. First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
You can depend on Vision Insurance Group to help you look at the big picture. Committed to helping South Dakota, Iowa, Nebraska, and North Dakota residents assess their immediate and long-term needs and help you choose options that will help you achieve your goals. When you want to explore options for protecting your home, personal property, or financial future, Vision Insurance Group is available to answer your questions. Visit VisionInsuranceGRP.com. Vision Insurance Group. Live in the vision.
Beef, pork, seafood, poultry, and more. All at the Meat Lodge in Yankton. Get top quality meats at great prices. They have specialty items like lamb, brisket, mahi-mahi, crab legs, and lobster. They even have non-meat options like Dimmick cheese, pickled items, seasonings, and sauces. For your convenience, you can call and order curbside pickup or order online at meatlodge.com. The Meat Lodge in Yankton, on the way to the lake on Highway 52.
Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh is the stop to make any time of the day. Enjoy breakfast items, made-to-order sandwiches, burgers, and more from the Hy-Vee Market Grill. Daily $5 meal specials are from 11 to 7, and find convenient on-the-go meal offerings and select grocery staples, including fresh produce and fresh bakery items, too. There's something for everyone at Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh of Yankton.
Shop Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
Back in the pregame show from Coors Light and Miller Lite, go to our coach interview from Sherco. Final coach interview of the season with Coach Colin Authier. This year has gone by so incredibly fast, Coach Authier. Final game of the year. Obviously, you want to end your final game with a win, but how do you want your guys to finish this execution-wise?
Yeah, our big thing has been discipline and consistency. We've shown times this year when we put it together how good we can be. And unfortunately, just consistency has been our biggest issue, where we've been played a half where we can play with anybody in the entire country, and then we play a half where I'm not sure where it goes. And so just being consistent and disciplined tonight for all 40 minutes with what we do is going to be extremely important, and how I want our guys to continue to go out.
Coach Authier, you've not been shy about praising this senior class and some of these guys that have been here for just so long. What does this senior program and this class mean to this program?
Yeah, an absolute ton. Guys that I've leaned on, guys that I've relied on, and my time since coming here last year. Cade Stearns and Lincoln Jordry are the ones that are kind of the most known. They've started pretty much every game that they've been healthy for the last 2 years, and they've been through a lot. They've been through coaching changes. They've been through some turmoil. They are better people and better players because of it. But Cade leads in his own way, and I've never had a player as good as he is the way that he leads. I mean, he's tremendous. He is consistent. He is every single day with what he brings. Lincoln Jordry has just grown as a person so incredibly much, off the floor just as much as on, and just absolutely attacked his routine and has found a rhythm for himself. Matthew Becker has kind of battled injuries throughout his time frame, and it's hard to keep him off the floor. It doesn't matter. I mean, that broken nose that he had, I mean, he got popped in the nose, and the first question he has when I'm going over making sure he's okay is, can I go back in the game? Like, he just wants to keep playing and competing. Chase Altenberg's a Swiss Army knife for us. He has he has played every single position. He does everything that he's asked. He never complains. I love coaching him. He competes. He plays hard. He battles every single play that he's on the floor. Will Turner, who came back this year, has kind of really created a niche and has really helped us bring a lot of consistency and has come into his own. And I wish I would have had the opportunity to coach him longer. But I'm really glad he came back for this year here. And then we have another one that's a little bit more unique, Wyatt Windhorst. Wyatt, he came in with, I don't know, 80 credits. I mean, he's the second smartest person I know. He's got a chance to be the first, but right now he's the second behind one of my former players. He's graduating in 2 years. He's going to post-grad school with some degree that I can't even pronounce. He has done a great job overseeing our academic stuff for our team and our program. He's involved with so much on campus, and so it's hard to take him away to have him do basketball and practice and play games because he's involved with so much other stuff, and he's a tutor on campus and involved with student government. So I had him oversee our academic stuff, and he met with guys throughout the year, tutoring, helping them out with eval in a paper and making corrections for them to go back and make some changes on it. And it's just been a tremendous asset. Dynamite kid. He's going to be extremely successful in life, like all of our guys are. And this group's going to graduate with probably, I think it's about an average of a 3.8 GPA. And I think that's pretty cool. Guys that have been here for 3 years or more. Just tremendous people, tremendous students have made an impact on our campus. 2 guys that are part of homecoming court this year, which I think is very special, with Cade Stearns and Matthew Becker. Just a tremendous all-around group that I'm going to miss seeing daily and talking with them daily, although we will stay in contact for sure.
Well, that's really special to hear, just the way you talk about these guys. But let's talk about the game itself then. Final game of the year. It's a home game. You get to finish on your home court. Tell me about Doane and what you expect from your guys tonight.
Yeah, I want our guys to be disciplined and consistent. It's hard. Doane switches up starting lineups. They switch up offenses that they run. We watch one game, and it's like, okay, this is some of the stuff that they do. And I told our guys, like, we go watch this game here that they played before that, and they don't run any of that. They trying to go off matchups. They're trying to find a rhythm and themselves as well. I mean, Brady Tim has really stepped up into his own. He's averaging about 22 in conference plays, third leading scorer just behind Tash. He's a very good player. Alec Oberhauser has done a tremendous job his senior year as well, and they play through those 2 guys. They have some role guys though that step up and really have played well this year and made shots for them in key settings. So a unique team to prep for, because you don't always know what they're going to run or who's going to be starting or how they're going to play. And so you really got to just trust the system, and you got to stay disciplined with what you do and knowing how we're guarding everything and really having phenomenal communication is key.
Well, Coach Othier, thank you for joining me pregame. We'll talk with you again postgame. Good luck tonight. Final game of the season. Finish it at home.
Sounds good. Thank you.
That interview from Sherco. When you need to be sure, make it Sherco. Back now in a couple minutes in the pregame show from Coors Light and Miller Lite.
As a proud community bank, Core Trust delivers more than just checking and savings accounts. We invest in the cities and towns where we live and work by volunteering to coach youth sports teams, supporting local charities and the arts with our time and resources. Whether we live in a rural town in South Dakota or a suburban city in Minnesota, it's a place we call home. Core Trust Bank. Raise your expectations.
Member FDIC.
Whether it's to watch the game, eat out with family, or grab lunch with friends, Checkers Sports Bar and Grill is everyone's favorite place to eat. Checkers' menu has mouth-watering burgers, satisfying sandwiches and wraps, and of course, wings. With 18 specialty wing flavors, there's a sauce for everyone. Like to mix it up? Try their sauce of the month. Head to Checkers Tuesday to Sunday from 11 to 11 on Walnut, just north of 4th Street in Yankton.
This winter, sip on a delicious hot cocoa and lose yourself in the grace of a fresh falling snow before you smash that hot mug on the driveway and join First Dakota to bank some noise for winter sports. Stomp for block shots, holler for match ceiling takedowns, and go berserk for a perfect dismount. Let's give the home team all we've got. Bank some noise with us at First Dakota National Bank. Open a new account online today at firstdakota.com, member FDIC.
The term columbarium is Latin and means a resting place for doves. It's meant as an option for a final resting place for cremated remains of the dearly departed. I'm Paul Wintz from the Winston Ray Funeral Home and Cremation Service. Beginning this spring, we'll provide families a new columbarium at the Garden of Memory Cemetery in Yankton. It's a permanent place to memorialize your loved one in a secure, dignified place of remembrance. For more information, please give us a call or visit our columbarium page at wincerayfuneralhome.com.
Weather changes can cause a small chip in your windshield to become a crack, or a small crack to become even larger. So if you've got a chipped or cracked windshield, trust Abra Auto Body and Glass of Yankton and the all-day, everyday $249 windshield replacement. That's right. Most windshields replace with the best replacement technology and top quality materials for only $249. Don't let a chipped or cracked windshield impair your driving. Call Abra Auto Body and Glass today. Locally owned and operated by Northtown Automotive, North Highway 81, Yankton.
At Triple Time Rudy's, you get convenient access to quality fuel products. Plus, you'll also find quality South Dakota products like Dimmick cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. With a local-friendly feel and unique product offering, Triple Time Rudy's is your local convenience store that supports schools and events and provides fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers. For all of your daily fill-ups and convenience needs, pull into Triple Time Rudy's at 17th and Broadway.
All right, back in the pregame show here from Coors Light and Miller Lite. Got a correction to make. I just spoke with the head coach of Doane. He wanted to come up and talk to me for a moment because I said his name wrong. The information packet I was given is wrong. It told me his name was Todd Raridan, who is the head coach of Hastings. I knew it wasn't right when I read it, but I still read it, so I apologize for that. His name is Ian McKeithen. 7th season as the head coach of the Doane Tigers, and that one sounds better. Now, like any great professional, I'm going to blame somebody else. I just read it off the paper, man. I'm kidding, of course. Sorry about that. Ian McKeithen, head coach of Doane, as we are now ready to get rolling with the starting lineups of this ball game. Lancers, Doane, around the corner. Let's start it off with a fun announcement that we just got to make here on the floor. KYNT just signed a contract extension with Mount Marty. Since 2012, Riverfront Broadcasting has been the home for Mount Marty Athletics. Over the years, coverage has grown to nearly 100 games of play-by-play action and included the addition of video streaming on Riverfront Sports' KYNT-V. Recently, Mount Marty's athletic director, Andy Bernardo, and Riverfront Broadcasting's general manager, Kurt Dykstra, agreed to a new contract that will keep Lancer Athletics on Riverfront Broadcasting through the 2027-2028 season. You're home for Lancer Athletics for the next 5 years at least. KYNT, KYNT-V, and I am humbled and honored to be able to say I am the voice of Lancer Athletics. My name is Tell Tanner. We'll be here for the next 5 years. Go to our starting lineups now from Slumberland in this ball game. Free interior design service plus great brands like Tempur-Pedic, Lazy Boy, and Flex Steel. Slumberland's on Broadway in Yankton. For Doane, starting off, Ben Renshaw, sophomore, 5'11 guard out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Number 2, Brady Tim, 5'10 sophomore guard out of Utan, Nebraska. Number 4, Alec Oberhauser, 6'7 senior forward out of Parksburg, Iowa. Number 15, Cooper Sheldon, 6'6 junior forward out of Loveland, Colorado. And number 20, Caleb Harbrick, 6'4 sophomore guard out of Louisville, Nebraska. For the Lancers, starting today, number 3, Chase Altenberg, 6'4 senior out of Harrisburg, South Dakota. Number 13, Will Turner, 6' senior guard out of Ames, Iowa. Number 21, Cade Stearns, 5'11 senior guard out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Number 24, Matthew Becker, 6'3 senior guard out of Hardington, Nebraska. And number 25, Lincoln Jordry, 6'9 senior forward out of Oneida, South Dakota. Coaching matchup, Ian McKeithen, 7th season as the head coach of the Tigers. And Colin Authier, 2nd season as the head coach of the Lancers. Lancers in their home whites today, black letters and numbers, gold trim. Doane in the road blacks. Kind of an orange letters and numbers with some trim. Lancers win the tip. Becker gets it in the front court. We are underway. Lancer basketball on KYNT. It's Stearns up top. Stearns will go to Turner on the right wing. Turner will drive. Give out to Becker. Now to the left wing over, it's Stearns. Cade Stearns, pull up 2. Doesn't go. Rebound Doane. Lancers starting all seniors today. Their 2 leading scorers on the season, both freshmen, Tash Lunday and Cole Bowen, starting on the bench today because it is senior night in Yankton. 19:25 on the clock. To the right wing we go. It's Oberhauser for Doane. Oberhauser gets a screen, finds a trailing player, that's Tim. Brady Tim for three actually, doesn't go. Lancer basketball. Georgie up top with it, gives to Becker now. No, doesn't give it to him, finds Turner. Will Turner with the basketball to the left wing. Altenberg doesn't take the corner three. 19 minutes remaining. Turner up top now. 14 seconds of the shot clock. Lancer offense will reset. Now Becker. Matthew Becker gives to Lincoln Georgie. The 6'9" senior forward has the basketball. 5 seconds on the clock. Here's Turner. Turner dribble it off his thigh. Stearns at the buzzer. No good off the front of the rim. Offensive board from Georgie. Right wing, Becker's got it. As he drives, he slipped to the ground, and that will be a foul on Doane. It's going to be on Sheldon. Cooper Sheldon commits his first, team first, of the ballgame. Lancer basketball, inbound. It's Turner on the baseline. Throwing it in, down low, dunked it down. Lincoln Georgie starts off this ball game with a high-flying dunk. Lincoln Georgie's playing in his last game as a Lancer, as are the rest of these four seniors on the floor. They want to end it on a high note. Brady Tim for three, doesn't go. Lancer basketball again, 18-18 on the clock, 2-0 they lead. It's Becker up top, Matthew Becker. On the left elbow will drive into this lane. Spinning shot, doesn't go. Sheldon moves left to right, it's Tim. Brady Tim takes the first two shots for Doane in this ballgame, both from three, neither went. 2-0 early in the ballgame as a blocking foul now comes in on the Lancers. Matthew Becker, it will be on. Foul on the floor. Becker's first. Caleb Prabick was the one fouled there. Brady Tim gets the inbound. Tim gives over to Sheldon now up top. Back to Renshaw. Renshaw for three, no good. Had Stearns in his face and an offensive board. 17:40 on the clock. Doane basketball. It's Brady Tim again to the left wing. Now Sheldon. Sheldon guarded by Georgie. Fakes left, moves right, now up top. Tim again for three. Left this one short. Another offensive board. Tim's got it again. Board brought in by Renshaw. 2-0 the score of the ballgame, 17:20 on the clock. Doane 0 of 4 in their first four shots. And that one hits. Brady Tim, fourth time's the charm there. That was the fourth shot he's taken already. That one goes from downtown, 17:08 on the clock, 3-2. Doane takes their first lead of the game. Lancer basketball, it's Stearns up top to the left wing. Now it's Altenberg, now Becker. Matthew Becker wearing the face mask tonight, had his nose broken in practice just a few weeks ago. Did everything he could to get back on the floor. Good to see him here tonight, as a three ball does not go from Altenberg and it's out of bounds. 3-2 the score, 16:46 on the clock. This game today from Core Trust, helping you achieve your personal and business goals. Core Trust Bank, raise your expectations. Member FDIC. 16:35 on the clock. With the basketball is Oberhauser. Shot for two, good. 5-2 now the score. 16:25 on the clock. Lancers scoreless for the last 2:10. Only score of the ball game was the Georgie dunk that started off this ball game. Georgie has it down low, double team now, trying to get rid of it. No, he'll just throw it up and score instead. 5-4 the score. 16:08 on the clock. Four points in the game for Georgie, all four for the Lancers. Right wing, Sheldon's got it. Back up top, it's Tim. 15:50 on the clock. Left wing now, Renshaw back up top. Doane swinging things around the perimeter here. Down low. Turnover. Habrick. We're looking for him down low. 15:35 on the clock. Becker gives to Altenberg, now Stearns, left wing. 15:30 on the clock. Stearns will drive, give to Becker, now Turner. 15:25, Turner. Down to the left block. Fadeaway shot on the baseline. Doesn't go. 15-20, 5-4 the score. (15:13) on the clock. Doane basketball. Brady Tim with the basketball, now left wing, Oberhauser. Oberhauser will drive into the lane. Fadeaway shot does not go. Altenberg with the rebound. 1 point game here, 5 minutes in. This game today from Dakota Beverage, whether it's Coors Light or Miller Lite, always remember, drink responsibly. Stearns down low, and a travel is going to be called. And a substitution will now come in. Lancers will now substitute in their usual starters. Tash Lunday, Josh Arlt, and Cole Bowen all check into the game. Bowen, technically a sophomore. He's a redshirt freshman for the Lancers. 12.6 points per game he's averaging. Tash Lunday averages 20.1. Arlt averaging 8.4. 3 of the top 4 scores for the Lancers now into the ballgame. 14:33 on the clock. Oberhauser with the basketball. Oberhauser dribbles into the paint. Down low, puts it up, doesn't go. Georgery with the rebound. 14:25 on the clock. Here's Tash Lunday. Lunday averages 20 a game here in the GPAC in his freshman year. Stearns for 3, no good, too strong. 14:14 on the clock. Game today from Aztec. Build your career with the group that's built to connect. Rock to road. Tim gives to Habrick. 14 minutes remaining. Top, it's Renshaw. 13:55. Shot from 3 is up. Good from Cooper Sheldon, junior out of Loveland, Colorado. 8-4 the score here. Cole Bowen, the sophomore out of Colorado Springs, Colorado, with the basketball. Now Arlt. To the right wing, Lunday's got it. Tash Lunday gives to Bowen. Bowen will drive back to Lunday. Shot from 3 is up. Too strong, no good. 13:33 on the clock. Lancers scoreless for the last 2.5 minutes. 8-4 the score here. Brady Tim with the basketball, left wing. Back up top, he gives to Sheldon. Cooper Sheldon, 13:20 on the clock. Now to Renshaw. Renshaw to Oberhauser. Back to the right wing. Shot from 3. Sheldon again. No good this time. 13:10 on the clock. Lead is 4 in favor of the road team. Lancer basketball now Bowen. Bowen through his legs. Now passes to his right. Finds Stearns on the perimeter. Back up top. Lancer swinging it around. Here's Lunday. Lunday gives to Arlt. 15 seconds of the shot clock. Now into Georgery. Georgery near the left elbow. Puts the ball on the floor. One dribble. Picks it up. Down low. Good pass. Good find. Bowen for 2. 8-6 the score. Bowen with a good cut to the basket. Wide open underneath the rim and nearly gets a steal there. Out on Bowen as he jumps a pass. 12:35 on the clock. Matt Adamek checks into the ball game. 12:35 on the clock. 8-6 the score. Doane leads, and they have it. Brady Tim, open 3 taken, and good from downtown. Brady Tim has hit his second three-pointer today. Brady Tim averages 20 points a game. He's an 40% free throw shooter this year, as Bowen does not hit from downtown. 12:15 on the clock, 11-6 the score. 5-point game. It's Tim on the perimeter. Adamek. Left wing, shot from 3. Oberhauser. No good. Bowen with the board. 12 minutes remaining. Game today from the Vision Real Estate, where the focus is always on you. Cole Bowen to the left wing. Arlt wanted the 3, not there. Good closing defense from Sheldon. 19 seconds in the shot clock. Here's Georgery back up top for Arlt. Doesn't take it again. Arlt will now drive. Lost it, out of bounds. 11:45 on the clock. 11-6 the score. Arlt fired up here. Doane basketball. Brady Tim with it up top. Moves to his right. Now Renshaw back up top. Oberhauser. 11:30 on the clock to the left wing. Tim again. Tim throws it down low, and it's nearly out of bounds. Adamek saves it, but he's trapped in the corner by Georgery. And that will be Lancer basketball. And a turnover. Lancers get it back. Katros checks into the ball game. 11:20 on the clock. Hunter Katros, a 6'10", Yankton native, a hometown kid in his sophomore season. 11:18 on the clock, 11-6 the score. Katros has it up top. Katros gives to Lunde. Lunde will cross over. Now drive into the lane. Lunde one-on-one down low with Oberhauser. Kick out Bowen now. 13 seconds on the clock. Bowen to Katros. Now Lunde again. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Lunde's going to drive here. Lunde, fadeaway shot for two. Too strong, no good. Lunde 0 of 2 to start this ball game. Once again, a freshman averaging north of 20 a game, likely the freshman of the year in the GPAC. Battling with Brady Tim here today, who probably should have been the freshman of the year in GPAC last year. 10:30 on the clock. Good find and a good score from Adamek. 13 to 6 now. The score. 10:25 on the clock. Today's action from the Yankton Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home. Visit yanktonmedicalclinic.com for more details. Lunde, hesitation shot for two. Doesn't go. He was trying to draw a foul there. 10-10 on the clock. 13 to 6 the score. We're down to just over 10 minutes remaining here. 13 to 6 the score. First half action on KYNT. Lancers scoreless for the last 2.5 minutes. Doane is on a 5-0 run. Back up top, Renshaw's got it. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Give to Sheldon. Sheldon with 5, with 4. Guarded by Bowen. Drives. Bowen steals it away from him. No, he's got it on the floor, but he does not get the shot off by the shot clock. Good defense from Bowen right at the end there. Left no time for Sheldon to get that shot off in a shot clock violation. 13 to 6 the score. 9:43 on the clock. Size will check into the ball game. For Doane, Lancer basketball. Here's Arlt up top. Josh Arlt, 9:30 on the clock. Arlt to the left wing, Bowen. Bowen, crossover, now drives. Dump pass, down low, Katros. Great move and a great score. Give Bowen the assist there. What a find. Katros for 2. 13 to 8 the score. Down low, it's Adamek. Adamek ran into Arlt, and a jump ball will be called. Arlt now falls down. Arlt is going to get checked out on the sideline here. 9:08 on the clock. Arlt is going to scoot off the floor. Now gets checked out by Shelby Botts, the athletic trainer for the Lancers. 9:08 on the clock. 13 to 8 the score. 9:08 on the clock. Will Turner checks back into the ball game for the injured Arlt. We'll give you an update on him as soon as we have it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Tim. Tim, shot for 2. No good. Off the front of the iron. Lunde now in transition. Right to left move the Lancers. Lunde, hesitation, drops it over to Turner now. Will Turner with the basketball. Gives to Stearns, now Katros. Katros looking for Lunde, hands it off to him. Lunde nearly lost the basketball, finds it in the corner. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Lunde in the lane, ball's on the ground. Trying to get it back, he dives for it. 3 different players all around it. And a jump ball will be called. 8:36 on the clock. Lancers will keep it with 9 seconds on the shot clock. This game today from the Meat Lodge. If you want top quality meat at great prices, head to the Meat Lodge. On the way to the lake, Highway 52. 9 seconds on the shot clock for the Lancers. Turner to inbound. Turner with 8:36 on the clock finds Bowen. Shot for 2 is up and good. Cole Bowen goes to the line for an and 1. One shot for Bowen here. 13 to 10 the score. And one shot is good from Bowen. A 3-point play. Now they're showing 9 points for the Lancers. Did they count that last bucket? I don't believe they counted it. It should be 13 to 11 here. It's a 2-point game. And now it is corrected. Yes, now it is corrected. Brady Tim with the basketball. Tim moving to his left. Gets down to the left block. Back up top. Oberhauser. Throws it down low. 12 seconds of the shot clock. Adamek one-on-one with Katros. And one now for Adamek. He'll go to the free throw line with a possible 3-point play as well. Answering Bowens. 8:14 on the clock. 15 to 11 the score. Georgie's going to check back into the game. Katros will head to the bench. Katros' first foul, second team. Adamek. First shot, and one shot is good. That's a three-point play. Back-to-back for both teams. Lead is 5, 16-11, as a 30-second timeout is called by Doane. Will take it with him. Back here in 30 seconds on KYNT.
This sports season, keep your athlete hydrated with sparkling ice. Choose from a rainbow of colors and flavors, each sourced from nature with vitamins, antioxidants, and zero sugar. Sparkling ice. Tease your taste buds with tropical flavor. And rehydrate with Prime Hydration. The perfect combination of flavor and function, changing how you refresh, replenish, and refuel. With 5 awesome flavors and no added sugar, you're getting the taste you want without anything you don't. Prime Hydration, the perfect boost for every endeavor.
(16-11) the score, 8:10 on the clock. Will Turner with the basketball out of the timeout from Pizza Ranch, gives to Stearns on the left wing. Cade Stearns now Georgery floats it up down low. Bowen saves it from going out of bounds. Finds Stearns now. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Stearns to Lunday. Lunday with 11 seconds on the clock has it now. Lunday to Stearns again. Stearns will drive. Floater is up from the lane. No good off the left side of the iron. 7:45 on the clock. Lead will stay at 5. 7:40 on the clock. Brady Tim with the basketball, left wing. Tim, drive, shot for 2 is up. No good. Lancer basketball. 7:25 on the clock. Now Marty moves right to left here. Bowen will drive. Bowen down low. Shot for 2 is up and good. Bowen again. Bowen's got 7 points in the ball game, leading all scorers today. 7:07 on the clock. 16-13 in a low-scoring game here. Oberhauser with the basketball. Left wing, now it's Renshaw. Renshaw back to Oberhauser up top. 6:55 on the clock. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Now Adamek to the left wing. Driving his size. Baseline J. Doesn't go. Bowen moves in transition quickly here. Left the ball behind him. Goes back to get it. 6:44 on the clock. 16-30, 13. Lunday will now drive. Lunday down to the right block. Lunday dumps it off to Georgery. Georgery battling. Shot for 2 is up and good for Lincoln Georgery. Georgery's got 6. 16-15 the score here. 6:22 on the clock. Call's going to come in on the defensive side of things. On the Lancers, that should be on Lincoln Georgery, and it is. 6:18 on the clock. Lead is 1. That is the 3rd team foul, first personal on Lincoln. Alec Oberhauser inbounding on the baseline. Becker is going to check in now for Georgery. (6:18 on the clock. Oberhauser inbounds left wing. Finds Tim now up top. To the left wing, Oberhauser for 3. Open shot, no good, too strong. Lunday with the board. 6:06 on the clock. Turner on the right wing, 6 minutes remain. Lunday gives to, down low, Lunday has it, and he's fouled down low. Tash Lunday will go to the free throw line. Lunday started this game quietly, obviously coming off the bench today for the first time this season since it's senior day. Started 0 of 3 from the floor, now goes to the free throw line for a chance to get his first points with 5:57 on the clock. First shot is good. Lunday gets a second. Lunday's a 76% free throw shooter on the season. Averages just over 20 a game. Second shot is good as well. 5:57 on the clock. Doane basketball. Today's action from Bud and Bud Light. The King of Beers is perfect for whatever happens. Go ahead and grab some today. Turnover on Doane. Looking for Sheldon on that right wing. Ball just goes out of bounds. 5:48 on the clock. 17-16. Lancers have a lead. after the Lunday free throws. Lunday has it left wing. He'll give to Stearns up top. Cade Stearns will drive into the lane, give to Bowen now. Bowen drives the baseline, down to the right wing, back up top. Becker for three. Shot is up and no good off the front of the iron. 5:30 on the clock. 17-16 the score here. Brady Tim gives to Size. Now down low in the left block is Doane. 5:19 on the clock. Turnaround jumper. Skyhook shot goes. Hrabic. 5:10 on the clock. 18-17. Doane retakes a 1-point lead. Here's Turner on the perimeter. Turner gives to Becker. Becker now Stearns to the right wing. It's Bowen. Bowen gives to Turner. 4:55 on the clock. Bowen, good move, down low, doesn't finish. 18-17, the score will stand. 4:50 on the clock. Tim on the left wing. Now Sheldon, right wing. 4:44 on the clock. Back up top, it's Tim. Tim gets a screen as he moves to his left. Does take the long two. No good. Lancer basketball again. 1-point game. Here is Lunday. Lunday fouled. Going to call this on the floor before the shot. 18-17 the score. You can tell from the body language, Tash is feeling it now. 4:30 on the clock. Stearns will check out of this ball game. Turner checks in, dumps it down. Becker fouled. Goes to the line. 5:29 on the clock. Foul's going to be on Size. That is his first, team fifth. 4:29 on the clock here. Becker. First shot is good. Matthew Becker, senior out of Hardington, Nebraska. 66% free throw shooter. Coming off the bench for the Lancers this season. One of the most physical rebounders you will see in the GPAC. Second shot good as well. 19-18. Lancers retake the lead after a pair of free throws from Becker. Oberhauser gives to Sheldon. Now Hrabic. 4:20. Bowen gets the steal. Bowen down low. Lays it in. Steal and score. Cole Bowen, that's the move of the game right there from Mason Schramm. Are you buying or selling? Move with Mason and the move group. Cole Bowen with the steal and score. 21-18 the score of this ball game. It's Brady Tim. Gives to Sheldon now. Now Oberhauser, 13 seconds on the clock to the left wing. Cooper Sheldon. Down low, Sheldon for three. No good. 3:44 on the clock. Lancer Sports Today from Avera, moving health forward. Lunday, left wing. He's got two in the ball game. Lunday will drive down to the baseline. Lunday, hesitation shot, good for two. 23-18, and Doane needs a timeout to talk things over. It's a 5-point advantage for the Mount Marty Lancers. Final game of the season for the Lancers, trying to finish strong. 60-second timeout from Pizza Ranch. Will take it with them. Back in 60 seconds on KYNT.
Hello. Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. Embracing the unexpected. Savoring life. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, ready for anything. We listen to your goals and help you achieve them with care and coverage. We'll move you forward through sickness and health and every milestone in between. Avera, moving health forward. Learn more at avera.org/forward.
United Way of Greater Yankton uplifts individuals and families with measurable programs that deliver long-term results. United, they confront the struggles, helping create pathways out of poverty, provide access to critical healthcare services, and offer opportunities for youth and adults to reach their full potential. You can help by making a donation at yanktonunitedway.org/give or by texting Yankton to 41444 today.
23-18 the score here. 3:28 on the clock. Lancers lead it by 5 out of the timeout from Pizza Ranch. Today's action from the Explorers Credit Union. Discover the difference. ExplorersCU.com. The focus is on people, not on profits. 3:19 on the clock. Right wing, Sheldon's got it. Gives to Tim down on the right block. Guarded by Turner. Dribbles inside. Ball's on the ground. Shot for two. Him, good for 2. 3:10 on the clock. 23-20. (23-20) the score. Bowen up top to the right wing. Now Becker. Matthew Becker. Step back now gives Georgie. Georgie looking for Bowen. Finds him on the perimeter. Help defense is there. 9 seconds on the clock. It's stolen away from Bowen. Renshaw moves left to right. Finds a trailing Tim. Good from downtown. Him. Tie ball game at 23. Becker up top, now to Becker in the left wing. Now to Bowen. 2:25 in the clock, 23-23. Lunday will drive. Shot blocked, looks like, from behind there from Doane. 23-23, 2:13 on the clock. Lancer basketball today from Gerstner Oil. No matter what you drive, fuel up at Triple Time Rudy's. They're on Broadway in Yankton. 2:04 on the clock. It's Oberhauser, shot from 3, good. Doane is on an 8-0 run, 26-23 since that timeout taken. 8-0 run. Cole Bowen up top. Lancers set up the offense. It's Lunday. Gets a screen from Bowen. Now goes to Turner. Turner to the left wing. Shot from 3. Bowen trying to answer. Does not. Ball hits the top of the backboard, and that is out of bounds. Doane basketball. Lead is 3 for the Tigers. .135 on the clock. Brady Tim with the basketball. Shot again from 2. No good this time. It's going to go out of bounds on Doane. That'll be Lancer basketball. 1:25 on the clock here. First half action on KYNT. 26-23 the score here. 1:17. Here's Stearns on the perimeter. Stearns over to Lunday, now to the left wing. It's Turner. 1:10 on the clock. Will Turner, now Bowen. Bowen to Lunday. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Bowen will drive behind his back into the lane. Spins, step back, fade away, doesn't go. 26-23, 55 seconds remaining in the first half. Him. Over to Oberhauser now. Oberhauser down to the left block. 47 seconds remaining. Into the lane. Oberhauser. Kick out right wing. Renshaw. 14 seconds on the shot clock to Oberhauser again. Now to Brady Tim. Shot from 3. Looks good. Doesn't go. Just too strong. 35 seconds remaining. Lancer's going to slow down here, take a final shot, waste as much time as possible. There's about a 4-second difference between the game and shot clock. Lancers trail by 3. Trying to get one final shot up before halftime and leave as little time as possible for Doane. And here we go, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Time to move. Here's Lunday, launches a 3, doesn't go. Offensive board, Georgie's got it. And the shot clock buzzed, but there shouldn't have been a shot clock violation there. And a shot goes in for Doane at the end there. And I think they're going to call a foul on that one. Shots. No, yeah, they're just going to call that. Buzzer went off in the arena, so I wasn't sure if they were going to stop play there, but a final shot will go for Doane. 28-23, the score as we hit halftime. 5-point advantage for the road team, Lancer basketball on KYNT. Let's go ahead and take a break here. When we return, our Yankton Medical Clinic halftime show, go over all the stats of the first half, check our out-of-town scoreboard, and we will speak with the head coach of the Lancers women's basketball program, Coach Alan Bertram, in just a couple of minutes in our post-game interview from Bud and Bud Light. Back in a couple minutes on KYNT.
When you need to be sure, make it Sureco. For over 40 years, Sureco has been revolutionizing the tarping industry. From the original Sherlock side-to-side roll tarp to the 4500 series electric tarp to the ProTrap electric hoppers, Sureco has been exceeding the needs of farms and fleets across the U.S. and beyond. When only the best will do, give us a call at 1-800-474-8756 or find us online at Sureco.com. Make it Sureco.
Ride further, ride faster. Ride with confidence on an electric Townie Go e-bike. This is Ken at Ace Bike and Fitness. These electric bikes are easy and fun to use with ride power that will make you want to go forever. Whether you need a little push or you want the bike to do most of the work, the Electric Townie Go combines comfort, stability, and performance, plus more affordable, truly making them the e-bike for everyone. Just get on and go with an Electric Townie Go e-bike from Ace Bike and Fitness.
All right, go ahead and begin our Yankton Medical Clinic halftime show with our post-game interview from women's basketball from Bud and Bud Light. King of Beers is perfect for whatever happens. Coach Bertram now joining me. That was the second to last game, Coach. A great crowd here in the Simple Arena. You get one more game left this season. How do you want your players to finish this one?
Yeah, phenomenal crowd tonight. I thought, people showed up and did a great job of bringing a great level of energy to the gym tonight for us. Was awesome, and a great opponent. Doane obviously comes in with an outstanding basketball team, and tonight the first half, 10 of 16 from the three-point line. So pretty impressive.
Coach Bertram, as you go into these final couple of days of practice, what are they going to look like before you play the College of St. Mary?
Well, obviously, first of all, we're going to prepare to win. We want our 5 seniors to walk off the floor with the opportunity to walk off as winners, and so we don't want to underimpress that point. We want to have a lot of fun too, and the next 2 days will be about preparation. Friday night after practice, we're gonna do something special as a team just for our 5 seniors that we can do just together as a group with nobody else, and enjoy what we've done this year, and thank the seniors for everything that they've done for us to get us where we're at.
And then Senior Day on Saturday as well. What are those festivities going to look like along with your alumni game?
Yeah, so we have alumni game at 11 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, so we're excited about getting several alumni back for that. And then before the game, before tip-off on Saturday, we'll honor our 5 seniors before the game, and then we have a big reception at Checkers after the game for alumni and the seniors, so that will take place at about 4:30, and just to celebrate Lancer women's basketball.
Well, Coach Bertram, as you go into these final couple of days, you are a first-year head coach for the Lancers. The season ain't over yet, but how has it been as the first year of the Lancers?
It's been awesome. I can't say enough about the experience. I can't say enough about our young ladies that play for us and what they've done, and it's been a special year, and I think we've done a great job of setting the table for the next few years to come.
Coach Bertram, as you talk about that, as you go into these next couple days, a lot of that is your scouting report. Talk about College of St. Mary. You defeated them once this season. You get them again.
Yeah, College of St. Mary's got 4 senior starters themselves, so they're very veteran. The Lewandowski girl in the post is really good, and we're going to have to do a good job with her. And then they've had some games where their perimeter game has really been on, and so we're going to have to be able to do a better job of covering up the 3 than what we did tonight, obviously. But it's a team that we match up very well with. And so, as long as, and we've said this a million times, as long as we do what we do against a team like that, we have a very good opportunity to walk away with the W to end the season.
Well, Coach Bertram, thank you very much for your time joining me today. Look forward to talking to you on Saturday.
Thanks, Tal. Appreciate it, my man.
That interview from Bud and Bud Light, the King of Beers, is perfect for whatever happens. Go ahead and grab some today. Let's just go ahead and keep things rolling here on the Yankton Medical Clinic halftime show as we talk about this one, Mount Marty men's basketball versus Doane. But first, once again, Lancer women's basketball going to be finishing up their season Saturday versus the College of St. Mary, 2 p.m. Go ahead and come out for that one. Going to be a great game. Lancers did defeat the College of St. Mary on the road earlier this year. Now get them at home. That will be the final game for the Lancers and Senior Day, just like this is for the men. Go ahead and come out for that one. I look forward to seeing y'all in the Simple Arena. And back to men's basketball now here on KYNT. Lancers trail at halftime 28-23 to Doane. Let's talk about the team stats. 40% from the floor. Doane is averaging with 38% from beyond the arc. 100% from the free throw line because only one free throw was taken. It was by Adamek and an and one. 15 rebounds, 4 assists for the Tigers. For the Lancers, 9 of 26 shooting the basketball, 34% from the floor. Lancers struggling from beyond the arc today, 0 of 7 to start off this ball game. Lancers are perfect from the stripe, though, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. 15 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals as well. Those are your team stats from the Explorers. Credit Union, Discover the difference at explorerscu.com. Let's go ahead and take a break here. We'll be back with the individual stats in a couple minutes in the halftime show from the Yankton Medical Clinic.
Bring the crew to Pete's Ranch in Yankton. This is Annie, and we have legendary pizza and chicken just waiting for you on our buffet. Let us know what you're craving, and we'll make it fresh and bring you the first slice. Or let us deliver right to your front door. Your locally owned Yankton Pizza Ranch on Broadway, 665-1222.
It's where life tastes better. Surround 'em up and head her down to the Pizza Ranch. Whoa, that's good.
Take advantage of your home's increased value and put that towards your next move. Maybe that move is to your larger dream home, or maybe you want to move to something smaller and have less debt. Either way, now is the time to evaluate your equity. Call the Move Group and our professional real estate team can give you a no-obligation assessment and make a recommendation for your next move. So when you're ready to move, make the move with Mason and the Move Group.
Carbless handcrafted premium cocktails are a ready-to-drink vodka and tequila-based cocktail with no carbs, no sugar, gluten-free, and only 100 calories. It's guaranteed to be bursting with flavor in every sip. The Carbless Mix Pack is sure to please any crowd with a compilation of all the best-selling ready-to-drink cocktails, including sweet, citrus, and a twist of tequila flavors like lemon lime, black raspberry, cranberry, and margarita. Grab some today. Carbless cocktails. Less is more.
Don't just bank, be an explorer. Here at Explorers Credit Union, we do banking differently. As a not-for-profit, member-owned credit union, we know that financial wellness isn't a destination, it's a journey. We're here to help you set goals and reach them with the financial tools, expertise, and support you need. If you're looking for better rates on your loans and local service from your friends and neighbors, Explorers Credit Union has you covered. Learn how we can help your financial journey at explorerscu.com.
February is National Cancer Prevention Month. Research shows more than 1/3 of all cancers diagnosed in the U.S. can be attributed to preventable causes like smoking, obesity, physical inactivity, and sun exposure. The Yankton Medical Clinic reminds you the importance of a healthy lifestyle, knowing your family's risks, and receiving regular screenings for cancers such as skin, breast, prostate, cervical, and colon. The wide range of specialists at the Yankton Medical Clinic are here to help you manage your health. Call for an appointment today. So much care, so close to home.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MTRC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. MTRCSmithInsurance.com.
All right, we're back on the halftime show from the Yankton Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home. Visit YanktonMedicalClinic.com for more details. As we talk about the individual scoring in this ball game from the Explorers Credit Union, discover that difference at ExplorersCU.com. Individual stats here. We'll start it off with the road team. That's Doane. Brady Tim has a game-high 13 points, 3 of 7 from downtown. Oberhaus has 5 points. Adamek has 5. Sheldon has 3. Krabick has 2. For the Lancers, Cole Bowen has 9 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Lincoln Georgery has 6 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist as well. Tashlin Day has 4 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist to go. Becker has 2 points. Katros has 2 points for the Lancers. Altenberg adds a rebound. Turner adds a rebound and 2 assists. And Cade Stearns adds a steal in there. Josh Arlt went down with an injury early in this ball game. We did not see him return in the first half. We'll see if he comes back out for this second half. 28-23 is the halftime score. Lancers trail at home to Doane in the final game of the season, senior night in Yankton. My name is Tel Tanner. This is KYNT. Let's go ahead and take another break. Back here in a couple minutes. Check our out-of-town scoreboard.
Do you have dry, sore, or irritated eyes? If so, you may have dry eye. At Vision Care Associates, we offer a simple, fast, and non-surgical procedure to treat black glands in your eyelids that can help your eyes to feel comfortable again. Schedule an appointment with Dr. Fieser to find out about dry eye treatment with our newest technology.
Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
What's special about Slumberland is ours is a free service. They get to come into our store. It helps the customer understand how the space is going to work so that they don't feel nervous about their purchase. If you live locally, you can set up an appointment with one of our sales representatives where we can come into your home and help you understand if you want to go shopping in your own home and bring some different pieces in to help them work with maybe the new piece you're looking for.
Free interior design service at Yankton Slumberland, located at 2401 Broadway Avenue.
For signs of all kinds, it's Sign Tech. See Sign Tech for all your signage needs, from magnets, vinyl banners, to illuminated and digital signing, plus truck and vinyl lettering. Sign Tech does it all: sales, service, and installation. Need a sign of any kind? Call 605-665-2957. Your local full-service sign shop is Sign Tech, 3206 East Highway 50, Yankton.
Want the speediest speeds and endless entertainment? Midco has it. Flexible, exceptional, reliable internet, TV, and phone solutions to support your busy, connected life. Whether you're working from home or streaming your series, you're covered. Easy installation options, steadfast service, all from the friendliest folks in the business. Ready to get started? Fantastic. Head over to midco.com.
Cold weather means you need to warm up your fan gear.
And if you're a fan of the Bucks and Gazelles,
Or Mount Marty Lancers.
JJ Benji's has a storeroom full of Bucks, Gazelles, and Lancers apparel ready to wear.
Long sleeve t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, quarter zip pullovers, jackets, and hats.
You'll stay warm on those cold nights traveling to games
With Bucks, Gazelles, and Lancers gear at JJ Benji's.
JJ Benji's, 201 Pine Street in the Meridian District, Yankton.
You already know H&R Block does taxes, but you may not know you can get expert help in person or virtually, or that our tax pros average 10 years of experience. You can even request the same tax pro every year, and your biggest possible refund is always guaranteed. At H&R Block, help is here. This year, make the smart choice and choose H&R Block of Yankton, 665-3366 to schedule an appointment.
All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund. Limitations apply. See hrblock.com/guarantees.
At Elwood Family Dental Care, we see patients from 1 to 101. Come experience our gentle touch while you relax in our massage chairs and watch TV. Patients are loving our new digital scanner. No more ooey gooey gaggy impressions. We'd love to meet you, and we're always accepting new patients. Call 665-2530 to make an appointment. Elwood Family Dental Care, where we take care of the entire family.
All right, back here on KYNT. My name is Tel Tanner. Let's go ahead and talk about this ball game here at a check of our out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Triple Time Rudy's. No matter what you drive, fuel up at Triple Time Rudy's. They're on Broadway. First off, women's basketball final scores from today. Hastings defeats Midland 77-67. At home, Northwestern defeats Dort 58-48 in the upset there. Briar Cliff defeats Concordia at Concordia 56-51, and Dakota Wesleyan beats Morningside in a close one at the Corn Palace 68-65. In men's basketball, Briar Cliff defeats Concordia leads Concordia with 1:21 left in the first half 28-26. Doane once again leading Mount Marty, that's our game, 28-23. Dort leads Northwestern 44-38, and Midland and Hastings are tied with 42 seconds left in the first half at 32. And then the game that Doane fans care a lot about right now because it'll affect your seeding. Morningside leads Dakota Wesleyan by 20 at the half, 40-20, the score of that ball game. Halftime score update from Gerstner Oil and Triple Time Rudy's. We are back in action now. Doane basketball to start off this second half. Rabick with the basketball to the left wing. Brady Tim has the basketball. Go to Rabick again, doesn't take the three, drives inside, guarded by Altenberg, down to the left block. Good move and a good shot. Rabick's got 4. 30-23 the score. Lancers trail by 7 to start this second half. This is the largest lead of the game, by the way. It's just how close that first half was. 19:20 on the clock. Lancer basketball, 14 seconds on the shot clock. Turner, long two. Too strong. 19:13 on the clock. Lancers starters all back on the floor, starting their 5 seniors today. 5 of their 6. 19 minutes remaining. Tim up top to the right wing. He'll throw it. Sheldon does not take the 3. Tim again has it. Oberhauser now. Right wing Sheldon for 3. No good. Becker with the rebound. 18:45 on the clock. Turner's got it. Right wing. Turner to the right wing. Becker now. 18:40. Into Georgie. Georgie on the right block. Spins. Shot up for 2. No good. Good defense from Rabick. Doane basketball. Oberhauser goes up to Renshaw. Renshaw to Sheldon now. Sheldon, right wing, Renshaw again. Renshaw launches a 3. Doesn't go. 18-18 on the clock. Will Turner with the basketball. Stops, gives to Becker. 18:08 on the clock. Becker moves to his right, up top. Goes over to Altenberg now. Altenberg moves to his left. Ball's on the floor. Picks it up. Now goes to Stearns. 8 seconds in the shot clock. Lancers need a move here. 5 seconds to the right wing. Becker takes a long 3. No good off the side of the rim. 17:45 on the clock. 30-23 the score here. Second half action on KYNT from Mason Schramm. Are you buying or selling? Move with Mason and the Move Group. 17:36 in the clock. Tim with the basketball. Gives to Rabick. Now Tim again. Tim floats it down low. And a foul is going to come in on the Lancers. That's on Altenberg. 30-23 the score. Lancers now check in their usual starters here. Lunday, Bowen, Arlt all check in. Becker, Altenberg, Turner all check out. 17:26 in the clock. 30-23 the score here. Second half. KYNT. Inbound, Tim's got the basketball. Up top, Renshaw, now Cooper. Cooper to the right wing. Rabick for 3. Too strong. Ball's on the floor. Offensive board brought in by Oberhauser. Oberhauser gives to Rabick again. Standing near the free throw line. Oberhauser drives into the lane. Spins, fade away. Good. Drained it. 32-23, 17 minutes remaining. 16:50 on the clock. Here's Bowen. Bowen crossover into the lane, drives, fouled. Cole Bowen will go to the free throw line. Brady Tim committed that foul. That was his second. 2 shots now for the Lancers. Bowen. First shot is good. Bowen's got 10. First Lancer to reach double figures today. 4 of 6 from the floor. 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Hit an and 1 shot earlier. Now 3 of 3 as he hits his second. Bowen's got 6 boards as well. 16:40 on the clock here, second half. Lancers trail by 7 here. Tim lost the ball as he went to the rim. Arlt fouled him. Arlt just committed his first foul. Team second. 32-25, 2 shots now for Brady Tim. Brady Tim is an 81% free throw shooter. First shot is good. Second shot for Tim. Off the back of the iron this time. 33-25 the score here. 16:30 on the clock. It's Bowen up top. Bowen spins in the lane, nearly lost it, gets it back. Now Arlt. 16:25 in the clock. Arlt on the left wing, back to Bowen. Bowen's got a team high 11. He'll drive down to the right block. Back up top, it's Stearns now. 12 seconds on the shot clock. 16:16 on the game clock. It's Arlt now. Arlt falling away, went down with an injury in the first half. He's back, which is good. Lunday. No good. from mid-range. 16:05 on the clock, 33-25. Brady Tim with the basketball. A lot of direction from the sideline on this play from Ian McKeithen, the seventh-year head coach at Doane. 15:45 on the clock. Down low, Oberhauser's got it. Goes to the right wing now, launched a three. Nailed it. 36-25 the score, 15:36 on the clock. Arlt, now Bowen. Bowen moves to his right, gives to Stearns and the handoff. Back to Lunday now, down to Georgie, to Lunday again. Tash Lunday drives into the lane, spins, doesn't take the shot. Gives to Arlt now. 15:20 on the clock. Arlt gets a screen from Georgie. Arlt on the baseline, dribbles into the lane now. Arlt spins, fadeaway shot, no good. Offensive board, Lunday's got it, down beneath the basket. Good for two, Tash Lunday. 15:05 on the clock, 36-27 the score. $14.55, 36-27 the score. Tim lays it in for two in a good lane. 38-27 the score. Lead is 11. Tied for the largest lead of this ball game. Arlt. Lancers on the perimeter here. It's Bowen. Gets a screen from Lunday. Now to Georgie. 14:30 on the clock. Georgie down low. Fouled. Foul comes in on Caleb Rabick. 6'4" sophomore out of Louisville, Nebraska. Lincoln Georgie's first shot is good. Georgie's the 6'9" senior for the Lancers, averaging 8.2 points per game. He's a 65% free throw shooter on the season. And he hits both. 38-29 the score here, 14:27 on the clock. $14:20, here's Tim. Tim into the lane, kick out Rabick, now to the left wing, it's Renshaw. Renshaw back up top, over to Sheldon now. 14:10 on the clock. Cooper Sheldon to the left wing, it's Oberhauser. 38-29, shot from three, too strong. Ball's brought in by Bowen now. 14 minutes remaining. Second half action on KYNT from Pizza Ranch. They've got legendary chicken and the best pizza. It's Yankton Pizza Ranch on Broadway. You can call 665-1222. It's Stearns up top. Stearns gives to Lunday now. Lunday to the right wing now. Stearns, three ball up and good. Cade Stearns buries a three. He's done that his entire career as a Lancer. Started pretty much every game the last 2 years. One of the more dangerous three-point shooters in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. 38-32 the score, and the crowd now chanting defense. They're in it for the Lancers. Tim turns it over. Lunday with a steal. Lunday in a 3-on-3 down low. Lunday shot for two, and he's fouled. Tash Lunday's fired up. He'll go to the line. $13:15 on the clock here. Oberhauser's second foul there, third team. 13:15 on the clock, second half. Today's action from Sherco. When you need to be sure, make it Sherco. Lunday's first shot good, second shot now incoming. He's 3 of 3 from the stripe today. 7 points, 5 rebounds as a timeout comes in before Lunday's second shot. Timeout from Doane will take it with him. Timeout's brought to you by Pizza Ranch. Back in 30 seconds. KYNT.
If you see lines on a parking lot, hey, there's a good chance Midwest Striping did it. They've been marking pavements like parking lots for years. And a fresh line parking lot gives your business a sharp look and keeps things in order. Midwest Striping also does decorative floor coverings for garages, sheds, basements, and sports courts like basketball or tennis. To find out what they can do for your surface, email them at midweststripingsd@gmail.com. That's midweststripingsd@gmail.com.
Out of the timeout from Pizza Ranch, Tash Lunday's got one more free throw. Lead is down to 5, 38-33. It was 11 just a moment ago. Lancers on a 6-0 run. Lunde's second free throw. Ball's up and short, no good. Rebound brought in by Cooper Sheldon. 38-33 the score. 13:05 on the clock. Tim moves to the right, down to the right block, into the lane, spins, shot for two, no good. Arlt with the rebound. Lancers move left to right, it's Bowen. 12:55 on the clock. Cole Bowen in a 5-point game gives to Georgie. Georgie now to Lunde. Lancers on a 6-0 run right at the moment. Gives to Georgie down in the post, back to Lunde. Shot from three is up and good. Tash Lunde buries a three. Two-point game. Tash Lunde for the Lancers. Double figures now with 10. 12:25 on the clock. 2-point game down low. Sheldon kicks to the right wing. Oberhauser drives the baseline, guarded by Lunde. Fadeaway shot from the baseline, no good. Lancers get it back. Lunde left to right, pulls up top. 12:05. Bowen spins, shot for two, he's fouled. Cole Bowen will go to the free throw line and a chance to tie this ball game. Lancers on a 9-0 run. 11:58 on the clock here, second half on KYNT, brought to you by Slumberland. They got free interior design service plus great brands like Tempur-Pedic, La-Z-Boy, and Flex Steel. Slumberland is on Broadway in Yankton. First shot from Bowen, no good. That's his first free throw miss of the day, actually. He's 3 of 4 from the stripe now. Bowen has 11 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Bowen's second shot is good. Lead is down to 1. At 38-37, the score here, 11:58 on the clock. We got a 1-point game in the Simple Arena. Once again, this is the final game of the season for this Lancer team as Sheldon shoots from 3, no good. Lunde with the rebound. Left wing Stearns back to Lunde. Lunde will drive into the lane. Lunde for 2, no good. Ball's on the ground. Bowen was fighting for it, but I think it'll be out on him. 11:35 on the clock here. 38-37, Doane leads. Lancers on a 10-0 run right at the moment. Doane has been scoreless for the last 3 minutes and 15 seconds. 11:28 on the clock here. Tim, shot blocked from mid-range. Bowen got a hold of that one. Tim got his own board. Shot again, no good this time. Ball's on the ground. Tim's fighting for it. Out of bounds on Tim. Lancer basketball. Down 1, they get it back. 11:17 on the clock. Momentum has certainly switched here. Lancer basketball, it's Arlt to the left wing. Lunde looking for Stearns, finds him. Back up top, it's Georgie. Lancers on the perimeter, here it's Bowen. Bowen will drive. Bowen, floater up for 2. Good, Lancers take the lead. 39-38 after the 2 ball from Cole Bowen. He's got 14 in the ball game, team high. Oberhauser's got it on the left wing. Now to the right wing, it's Size. 10:44 on the clock to Tim. Ready Tim to Renshaw now. Renshaw. Inside, it's Adamek. To the right wing, Size for 3. Ball is up and no good. The scoring drought continues for Doane. They've been scoreless for the last 4 minutes now. Lancers on a 12-0 run. They trailed by 11, now lead by 1 and maybe more. No good from Stearns from 3. 10:18 on the clock here. Doane basketball. It's Size. Gives to Tim on the perimeter, trying to end this scoring drought. Size, shot down low. Arlt fouls. Size will go to the free throw line. Well, 2 shots for Size now should end the scoring run at 12-0. Doane has been scoreless for the last 4 minutes and 43 seconds. Size trying to end that. Size's first shot is no good. Nick Size is a 68% free throw shooter on the season. In his junior year, 5.9 points per game Nick Size is averaging. Second shot now incoming. Has a chance to tie it up. Tie game. He hits. Tie game at 39 with 10 minutes on the clock. Tash Lunday with the basketball. He'll give to Bowen. Bowen will drive now. Spins. Shot for two. No foul called. Ball's out of bounds on Tim there. Lancers wanted a foul bad. That is just clean on Tim. Out of bounds on him. Lancers will inbound on the baseline. It'll be Arlt. George checks out. Kotros checks in. The big 6'10 sophomore, Yankton native. Inbound Bowen. Alley-oop shot, no good. 9:55. Game is tied at 39. Size on the perimeter. Going to Oberhauser. Oberhauser into the lane. Picks up his dribble, kicks out up top. It's Adamek. Back to Oberhauser to the left wing. Tim for three. Open shot. Good. Brady Tim with a much-needed shot for Doane. 42-39. Doane will retake the lead now. Kotros to the left wing. Stearns has got it. 9:22 on the clock. Up top now Bowen. Bowen to Arlt. Josh Arlt drives into the lane. Kick to Kotros. Doesn't rock the tray there. Lunday will. No good. Rebound Renshaw. 9:09 on the clock here. Lancer basketball on KYNT today, courtesy of Core Trust Bank, helping you achieve your personal and your business goals. Core Trust Bank, raise your expectations. Member FDIC. Tim for three. No good. Ball's out on the Lancers. That'll stay with Doane. 42-39. It's a 3-point lead for the road team. .55 on the clock. Kotros will check out. Altenberg checks back into the ball game. Altenberg, a senior for this program, out of Harrisburg, South Dakota. 8:50 on the clock. Gives to Size now. Right wing. Oberhauser's got it. Oberhauser gets a screen. Moves into the right elbow. Now dribbles down to the right block. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Size to Tim. Renshaw for three. Good! Renshaw from downtown. That's two in a row from Doane. They have some momentum back. 45-39. Lead is 6 once again after 2 3 balls from Doane. It's their 8th 3 of the ball game. Arlt doesn't take the step back three. Lunday's got it on the perimeter. Lancers 2 of 12 from downtown today. 8:15 on the clock as a foul is going to come in on Renshaw. Renshaw committed that one. It is his first, team 5th. 8:15 on the clock. Bowen will inbound on the far sideline. 8:15 on the clock. Give to Arlt. Lunday with the basketball. Alley-oop, throw it up for Bowen. Now outside, Arlt for three. In and out, no good. 8:04 on the clock. 45-39 the score. 6-point advantage for Doane. Doane Tigers, they can lock up their postseason bid with a win here today or a Hastings loss. Right wing three from Tim. Falling away, doesn't go. Outlet ball down the court. Here's Bowen for two. Good! Bowen in transition. Give the assist to Lunday with the full court pass. 7:37 on the clock. 45-41. It's Size on the right perimeter. Throw it up top, Renshaw, guarded by Stearns. Rabick now to the right wing, Oberhauser. 15 seconds of the shot clock. Screen from Size. He'll drive. Down low. Shot for two is good. A great move from Oberhauser. 47-41. 7:20 remaining. Game today from Coors Light and Miller Lite. Always remember, drink responsibly. Left wing, Arlt for open three. Air ball. Out of bounds. Or not out of bounds. It was saved by Renshaw. Renshaw with the basketball up top. He'll move to the left wing. Throw it inside for Oberhauser. Guarded by Lunday here, one-on-one. Down into the left block. Shot up for two. Drew the foul from Lunday. He'll go to the free throw line. 47-41, 6:52 on the clock here. That is Lunday's first foul. Team 4th. 2 shots here from Alec Oberhauser. the 6'7" senior out of Parkersburg, Iowa. First shot does fall. Turner will check in for Arlt here. 6:52 on the clock, 48-41. Lead is back up to 7. Lancers went on a 12-0 run. Since then, Doane's on a 10-2 run. Basketball certainly is the game of runs. Doane leads by 7. Second free throw misses. Lancer basketball, here's Bowen to Turner, now right wing. Turner up top. Will Turner looks down low, finds Bowen. Bowen dunks it down and one. Cole Bowen! Show him who you are! Put him on a poster! Final game of the year, win or lose for this Lancer program. You can tell they want to finish strong. Bowen. And one free throw is good. 3-point play for Cole Bowen. 6:33 on the clock, 48-44. Lead is 4. That one got the crowd hyped up again here in the Simple Arena. Rabick with the basketball. Now inside it's Oberhauser again. Oberhauser into the lane. Shot for 2. Rises up and it falls. Oberhauser's taking over this ball game for Doane. He's got 17. Oberhauser had 5 at halftime. 17 now in the second half. Right wing, Bowen's got it. 6 minutes remaining to the left wing. Turner will drive. Give to Lunday. Lunday now into the lane. Altenberg now on the perimeter. Lancers will reset. Stearns on the perimeter. Now back up top. Turner. Turner with 6. Drives. Turner for 2. No good. Rebound Rabick. 50-44. Lead is 6. 5:40 on the clock. 5:35 on the clock here. Oberhauser. Foul is going to be called on the Lancers. It's going to be on Tash Lunday. That's his second. Team 5th. Doane has 6 fouls. Mount Marty has 5. Those are team fouls. 50-44 the score. 5:31 on the clock. Fresh shot clock for Doane. The inbound Oberhauser has it. Now Wren's shot a Size. Size on the left elbow. Right wing Tim. Doesn't take the step back. Ball's off the leg of Bowen, and he tries to get it in transition as he is fouled by Tim. Bowen gets back up. 50-44 the score. It's going to be a foul on Tim. Bowen will be going to the free throw line. 1-and-1s for Bowen. That is the 7th team foul on Doane. 5:20 on the clock. Doane is upset with the call. They saying that one hit Bowen's foot. And I think the refs let it play because they're saying it didn't hit quite his foot, just his upper leg area. 1-and-1s here for Bowen. First shot is good. Lead is 5. Bowen takes another shot here. He's got 20 points in this ball game, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. He's an 82% free throw shooter. Second shot hits as well. The lead is down to 4, 50-46 the score. Bowen's got now a game high of 21. 5:15 on the clock. Ben Renshaw with the basketball. He'll give to Size. Size to Tim now. 5:05 on the clock. Down low. Foul's going to come in on Altenberg. 6th team foul on the Lancers. Not a shooting foul. That is his second, his being Altenberg. That was the last free foul of this ball game. From here on out, every foul, or pretty much every foul will be free throw shooting 1-and-1s. Lancers have 6, Doane has 7. 4:55 on the clock. 50-46 the score. Down low, fadeaway shot, Oberhauser, good for 2 again. Oberhauser's got 19. Once again, Oberhauser had 5 at halftime. He was 2 of 6 from the floor. Dude's got 19 now. Bowen, dump pass down low. Altenberg doesn't take the shot. Kick out Bowen again. Right wing now, it's Turner. 15 seconds of the shot clock. Turner into the lane. Fadeaway shot for two. Good from the lane. 52-48 the score. 4:21 on the clock. Lancers take a timeout. 52-48 the score. 4-point game. Let's take the timeout with them here on KYNT back in 60 seconds.
Started vaping at parties. It was fun, but then I couldn't live without it. I was hiding it from my family, even my friends. My skin was breaking out, couldn't focus, and I was spending a fortune on pods. Too hard to quit on my own. I was so addicted. So I called the Quit line. Coach Tara helped me get through the cravings. I'm vape free. I couldn't have done it alone.
If you need help quitting vape, call the South Dakota Quit line at 1-866-SD-QUITS.
If you're a shooting sports enthusiast, there's no need to shop online or at those big box stores. Dakota Archery has what you need. Looking for archery equipment? They got bows, arrows, cases, and targets. Plus you'll find shotguns, rifles, handguns, hunting clothing, and footwear. The point is, before you buy, check with Dakota Archery.
Open every night till 8. Dakota Archery and Outdoor Sports, East Highway 50, Yankton, South Dakota.
4:21 on the clock here. 52-48 is the score. Second half action on KYNT. Courtesy today of Aztec. Build your career with the group that's built to connect from rock to road. Doane basketball out of the timeout. Up by 4 are the Tigers. Alec Oberhauser taking over the ball game for Doane. He's got 19. And a foul is going to come in on Altenberg. That is going to send Doane to the free throw line. 1-and-1s for Rabick now. 52-48 now the score. 4:11 on the clock. Rabick's 1-and-1 is no good. Lunde with the rebound. Lancers get the ball back. 52-48, 4:05 on the clock. Here's Turner up top. Gets a screen. Turner into the lane. Turner for 2. Lays it up and good. Lead is 2. 52-50 the score of the ball game. Tim moves in transition right to left now. Goes over to Size. Size into Oberhauser. Guarded by Lunde. 1-on-1. ISO. Down low. Help defense from Bowen. Easy shot from Size. A great find from Oberhauser. Give him the assist. 3:40 on the clock. Lead is 4 once again. Size has got 3 in the ball game. Bowen to Lunde. Lunde crossover. Now drives on Oberhauser. Into the lane. Hesitation shot. Takes it. Good for 2. Tash Lunde. 3:25 on the clock. Today's game from the Vision Real Estate, where the focus is always on you. Size to the right wing. Floats it down low. Looking for Oberhauser. Finds him. Good for 2. 56-52 again. Oberhauser's got 21, tied with Bowen for a game high. 3:06 on the clock, left wing. It's Lunde. Lunde on the perimeter. Back up top, it's Bowen. 3 minutes remaining. Now Turner. Turner down 4 to the left wing. Turner gets a screen. Now drives. Kick back up top. 8 seconds. Lunde for 3. Good from downtown. Tash Lunde buries a 3. We got a 1-point game. (56-55) the score. Brady Tim with the basketball. Drives inside. Guarded by Bowen. Hesitation shot is good. Lead is 3 once again. 2:22 is all that remains. Today's action from the Yankton Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home. Visit yanktonmedicalclinic.com for more details. Turner drives. Turner to the right wing. It's Stearns. Lancers down by 3 here. Back up top, it's Lunde. Lunde will drive. Lunde down low. Fade away from the lane. No good. Hooked it left. 2 minutes remaining. 58-55. Doane needs a bucket here, go up multiple possessions. Lancers need a stop. 1:50 on the clock. Size. Inside, Oberhauser again. Get it in the man with 21 points. Oberhauser has had a huge second half. He's 1-on-1 with Lunde, right wing. Now down underneath the basket. Reverse layup, and he's fouled. Oberhauser goes to the free throw line, shooting 2 here. 58-55 the score. Oberhauser's got 21. Oberhauser averages 16.8 per game. His senior season and senior day. (58-55). First shot from Oberhauser is good. Oberhauser, this is his biggest game since December 20th down in Florida when they played Weber International. He put up 30 in that game. He's got 23 now as he hits both free throws. 60-55 the score, 1:35 on the clock. Let's take a timeout from Pizza Ranch. Back in 60 seconds on KYNT in a 5-point game.
Can I help you?
Who has the best burger in Yankton?
Let me check. People say it's Arby Grill House and Sports Bar.
What kind of a place is it?
It's American-themed, featuring handcrafted dishes and daily specials.
What else is on the menu?
Steaks, wings, ribs, sandwiches, salads, seafood, and more.
Authentic flavor,
Family-driven.
and a memorable atmosphere. Join us for your next great meal at Arby Grill House and Sports Bar, next to the River Rock Event Center, located on Broadway.
We were founded on innovation and a passion to help our customers. This is Chris Sawtell at Aztec in Yankton. We also want our employees to thrive and succeed every day. Our core values are more than something we list on a wall. We live them every day. We have openings in a variety of departments, sign-on bonuses up to $2,000, immediate benefits like retirement savings, paid holidays, bonus earnings, tuition reimbursement, and more. Build your career with the group that's built to connect from rock to road. Stop by for a walk-in interview or click on careers at aztecindustries.com.
.135 on the clock here is all that remains. 60-55, the score of this ball game. Lancers trail, they have the ball. 1:35. Today's action from the Meat Lodge. If you want top quality meat at great prices, head to the Meat Lodge in Yankton on the way to the lake, Highway 52. Now Marty needs a bucket. Senior night in Yankton. Once again, Doane trying to lock up a postseason berth with a win tonight. Turn it over. Brady Tim with the steal. 60-55 the score. Size with the basketball, now right wing, guarded by Turner. Dribbles over to the left wing now, lost it out of bounds. That is Lancer basketball, back-to-back turnovers. Lancers get it back. Good defense from Will Turner in the final minutes here. 1:10 on the clock. Turner pushes up the court for Mount Marty. Crosses the timeline, goes to the left wing, 1:06 on the clock. Turner downtown. Or Turner down low. Down low, it's Bowen. Good for two. And a 3-point game. 1 minute remaining. They're going to reset the clock, put an extra second back on. 60-57 the score. 3-point game. Doane leads, and they have the basketball. They can really put the pressure on the Lancers with a bucket of any type in this possession. Sheldon with the basketball, gives to Size. Now Sheldon again, right wing Tim. Tim's got 21 in this ball game. Give to Oberhauser, who's got 23. Oberhauser will drive. Down low, help defense from Turner. He's got to get rid of it now. Cross-court pass, left wing Size has got it. Size will drive. Down low, lays it up, no good. Put back, doesn't fall. And a foul will come in on the Lancers. I believe 1-and-1s are going to be called. Altenberg commits the foul. 60-57, 31.9 seconds. That was Altenberg's fourth foul. Sheldon. 1-and-1 here. Shot is up and no good. Lancers will get it back down 3. 30 seconds to go. Turner with the basketball up top. Gives to Bowen. Bowen will drive. Gets into the lane. Fade shot, good for 2. Lead is 1, and the Lancers want a timeout. 18.6 seconds is all that remains. Lancers take the timeout here. Both coaches actually called for it, and I think they're going to count this as a Lancer one because that's who the refs heard first. That's funny. Lancers take a timeout, 60-second timeout on KYNT. We're going to take 30 seconds. Back here in 30 seconds on KYNT.
Do you have a pest problem? Bed bugs, bats in the attic, termite damage, earwigs? Olson's Pest Technicians can tackle any of your pest problems. Family owned and operated with over 80 years of pest experience in South Dakota, Minnesota, and Iowa. Proven pest methods include Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatments for bed bugs. Even the toughest pest infestations don't stand a chance. Olson's Pest Technicians, putting pests to rest since 1966. Call 800-KIL-BUGS.
18.6 seconds is all that remains. It is Doane basketball. Lancers have committed 9 fouls. Next foul will put Doane in the double bonus. Lancers going to put out a full court press here, try and get a turnover. 18.6 seconds remaining. Lancer basketball on KYNT today. My name is Tel Tanner. Final game of the season, final 18.6 seconds of the Lancer season. Tim with the basketball, guarded by Turner. Trying to cross half court. He's fouled by Cole Bowen. Brady Tim will go to the free throw line, shooting 2. And that is exactly who Doane wants at the free throw line. Brady Tim is an 81% free throw shooter on the season, their leading scorer on the year, averaging 20 a game. Brady Tim has got 2 free throws, the sophomore out of U10, Nebraska. First shot from Tim is good. 14.8 seconds remaining. Tim's got 22. Now this shot is huge. Will it be a 2-point game or a 3-point game? Do the Lancers need a 2 or a 3? Tim's shot is good. Lancers need a 3, and they're going to call a timeout, set up a final play. 14.8 seconds remaining, and a full timeout called. Let's take 30 seconds. Back here in 30 seconds on KYNT.
Purchasing a home in a competitive market can be frustrating. Having to make quick decisions is stressful. That's why it's important to be guided by an experienced real estate professional. I'm Deb Speck with Vision Real Estate, and as an agent with more than 15 years of experience, I'll guide you through the home buying process and give you information necessary to make the right decisions in your home search. Call me today at 664-5555.
Man, it has been a long season, and it all comes down to this. 14.8 seconds on the clock. Lancers trail by 3 in their home stadium, 62-59. Who's taking this shot? Final game for these seniors. Lancers are eliminated from postseason. Doane will lock up a postseason berth with a victory here, or a Hastings loss. 14.8 seconds is all that remains. Lancers on the floor. It's Lunday, Turner, Bowen, Altenberg, and Stearns. Lancers got the full length of the court to go, and here we go. It's Bowen. Bowen working left to right, crosses half court. Bowen is fouled. Great strategy there. Will Grixby commits the foul. That'll send Bowen to the free throw line, down 3. And he can only hit 2 shots here. It's a 1-and-1 for Bowen. Lancers might want to have Bowen hit the first one and then an intentional miss on the second to try and get a rebound here. Or play the foul game, send Doane to the free throw line. We'll see how the Lancers play it, but that is great strategy from Doane there, committing the foul. Now instead of trying to get a 3-pointer up, Lancers have to make free throws. Let's see what happens from there. 8.3 seconds remaining. Here's Bowen's free throws. Bowen's first shot is good on the 1-and-1. He gets a second. Lancers down 2 here. Georgery and Lunday going for the rebound here if there's a miss. Bowen. Shot up. And it is no good. Lunday gets the board. Down low. It's stolen away from him. It's Doane basketball, and there's the foul. Lancers commit the foul with 5 seconds remaining. Lunday got the board. But the possible play of the game from Will Grixby, senior out of Omaha, Nebraska. Grixby just came into this ball game off the bench. That is his first time hitting the stat sheet. It's the only stat of the game for Grixby and may be the play of the game. Grixby goes to the free throw line, shooting 2 with 5 seconds remaining. Grigsby's first shot is no good. Lancers still have a chance here. He could have put him up 4 with 2 shots there. Now he can only put him up 3 or possibly only 2. 5 seconds remaining. Grigsby's shot is good. Lancers trail by 3 and they're going to call a timeout here. 5 seconds remaining. Lancers, one final chance to drop one final play. Let's go ahead and keep this one here on KYNT. Oh, the Lancers. Cardiac Lancers, I want to call them right now because they're giving me a heart attack. 3 points is the lead for Doane. 63-60. 5 seconds remain. Lancers have the basketball after the free throw make from Grigsby. Down by 3. Last time Lancers were in this position just 12 seconds of gameplay ago, it was Doane who decided to commit an intentional foul, send the Lancers to the free throw line so they could only hit maximum of 2 shots instead of taking a third. Great strategy from Doane. I honestly expect them to do exactly that again. Lancers will need to get off the shot pretty much right away before Doane can foul them. Mount Marty will have the entire length of the court to go. I Need a Hero plays in the stadium here in Simple. Lancers need a hero. Lancers on the court, it's Lunday, Turner, Bowen, Stearns, Georgery. 5 seconds remaining. Lundy's doing the inbounding. Full length of the court for the Lancers. Lunday gets it in, finds Bowen. Bowen with 3 seconds, now 2, lost it. Gives to Lunday, throws it up. Lunday, good if it goes. No good, couldn't bank it in. And Doane will win this ball game and go to the postseason. Doane has locked up a postseason berth. Lancers fall on senior day, 63-60 final. Doane is going to the postseason. Well fought from the Doane Tigers here today. The last second shot just doesn't go. Man, what a day, what a game here, what a season. And that will do it for Mount Marty Lancer basketball in 2022-2023. Lancers' final record on the year will go to 9-19 overall, 5-15 in conference. Doane still has 1 game left on the schedule in the regular season. They'll play Saturday, home against Briar Cliff in Crete, Nebraska. Their record moves to 11-16 overall, 8-11 in conference, and they will be going to the GPAC tournament. 63-60 the score. Final from the Simple Arena. Let's go ahead and take a break here on KYNT. When we return, we'll begin our Aztec post-game show. We'll go over the stats of this one. We'll talk about these seniors. And we'll have a discussion with the head coach of the Mount Marty Lancers. Coach Colin Othier will join me post-game in a couple of minutes. Not only will he join me post-game, but we're going to talk again in a couple of days. I will have both the head coaches of the 2 basketball programs, Coach Alan Bertram and Coach Colin Othier, in the studio on Monday morning, this next Monday for the Lancer Locker, where we will go full recaps of these seasons. Send off these seniors on Monday as well. But we'll be back here in a couple minutes on KYNT. Interview with Coach Othier around the corner.
Sports injuries can be the result of competitive activities, but can also happen by just participating in leisure activities too. If you're experiencing pain as the result of your chosen activity, consider chiropractic care. I'm Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson with First Chiropractic Centers. We have experienced chiropractors that work with sports injuries every day. Our treatment options are aimed to minimize pain, reduce recovery time, and reduce risk of future injuries. Visit First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
You can depend on Vision Insurance Group to help you look at the big picture. Committed to helping South Dakota, Iowa, Nebraska, and North Dakota residents assess their immediate and long-term needs and help you choose options that will help you achieve your goals. When you want to explore options for protecting your home, personal property, or financial future, Vision Insurance Group is available to answer your questions. Visit VisionInsuranceGRP.com. Vision Insurance Group. Live in the vision.
beef, pork, seafood, poultry, and more. All at the Meat Lodge in Yankton. Get top quality meats at great prices. They have specialty items like lamb, brisket, mahi-mahi, crab legs, and lobster. They even have non-meat options like Dimmick cheese, pickled items, seasonings, and sauces. For your convenience, you can call and order curbside pickup or order online at meatlodge.com. The Meat Lodge in Yankton, on the way to the lake on Highway 52.
Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh is the stop to make any time of the day. Enjoy breakfast items, made-to-order sandwiches, burgers, and more from the Hy-Vee Market Grill. Daily $5 meal specials are from 11 to 7, and find convenient on-the-go meal offerings and select grocery staples, including fresh produce and fresh bakery items, too. There's something for everyone at Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh of Yankton.
Shop Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. CoreTrust helps your business thrive with checking, online bill pay, small business loans, credit card processing, local approval and support for government grants and loans, investments to grow your hard-earned assets, and insurance to protect them. All from CoreTrust, the community bank that's right down the street and everywhere you want us to be. Visit CoreTrustBank.com today.
Member FDIC.
Whether it's to watch the game, eat out with family, or grab lunch with friends, Checkers Sports Bar and Grill is everyone's favorite place to eat.
Families choosing cremation, we are offering a new and unique option to the Yankton area. We will be constructing a walk-in columbarium built completely out of granite in the Garden of Memory Cemetery. This columbarium consists of indoor glass front and outdoor granite front niches, creating a permanent and secure place to visit, to remember, and to honor your loved one. For more information, visit our columbarium page at winsrayfuneralhome.com.
Alrighty, back here on the Aztec post-game show. Build your career with the group that's built to connect from rock to road. As we talk about this ball game, Lancers fall at home in the final game of the season, 63-60. What a season it was, though, for the Mount Marty Lancers. As we talk about this one, Mount Marty started their season.
Small chip in your windshield to become a crack.
At Triple Time Rudy's, you get convenient access to quality fuel products. Plus, you'll also find quality South Dakota products like Dimmick cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. With a local-friendly feel and unique product offering, Triple Time Rudy's is your local convenience store that supports schools and events and provides fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers. For all of your daily fill-ups and convenience needs, pull into Triple Time Rudy's at 17th and Broadway.
Alrighty, back here on the Aztec post-game show. Well, I'm glad this didn't happen during the game because somehow, some way, we're starting to have some tech issues. As I have our coach join us now, Coach Colin Authier, we are going ahead and going to roll with it.
Season, keep your athlete hydrated with sparkling ice. Choose
As
from a
we
rainbow of colors and flavors, each sourced from nature.
Go
with
ahead and
antioxidants.
mute this for a moment. We're just going to go ahead and roll with it here on our stream only as we go to break for just a moment. Coach Colin Authier, as we talk about this ball game and the final game of these seniors. First off, I'm just going to turn it over to you and your thoughts on the season as it's right as it comes to a close.
Yeah, we wanted that one. We did collectively. Everybody in that locker room did. I thought we did a lot of really good things. It's hard to score that basketball in the first half for both teams. And we just didn't make enough plays in terms of winning the game. Besides that part, obviously when I got this job 2 years ago, there was a core group of guys that had been in this program for a couple of years, that had been through a lot of inconsistencies and whatnot, and was hard, and they stayed committed to this program. They stayed committed to me. I'm forever thankful for that, for what they've done. I expressed that to them in the locker room, that our phones, our offices, and our homes are always open to them for the rest of their lives, and I hope I was able to make an impact on them as much as they've made an impact on me and this program and our university moving forward. So very, very much indebted to them for that.
What are some of the things you're most proud of this season, Coach?
Our connectivity. The group was very, very connected. They got along. They pushed each other. They worked. They're not best friends off the floor all the time. They don't have to be. Some guys play video games. Some guys don't. That's not to conform someone's life to do one or the other, but they respected each other. They got along really, really well. I do think some guys learned, how you can be, both on and off the floor, that it's okay to relax a little bit and have a little bit of fun. And some guys learn to be able to be serious and competitive. And it just overall as a group, I was just really, really proud of the connectivity. It's a good locker room. Those are some good, really, really good people that we have in our locker room, and sad to see them go. And now it's our job to. You'll never replace them. There'll never be another Cade Stearns, Will Turner, Matt Becker, Chase Altenberg, Lincoln Jordy, Wyatt Windhorst. There'll never be another one of those guys. And so you don't replace them at all, because they've impacted our program forever. But you do continue to find and add new pieces. And we got to continue to add some pieces to this group. We had a couple of them that were in the gym here today. That was awesome to see. Something that made some long drives to get here, and I thought that was pretty cool. But the connectivity of this group and how we came together and having a wide variety of guys, and not an easy year. Sometimes I ramble, I get it, Tel, but when you have freshmen that are really, really good, and Tash and Cole do an awful lot, and we never had a sense of jealousy. We never had a sense of selfishness that came in at all throughout the entire year. Our guys respected each other and their competitiveness, and that's not always the case. And sometimes you have some guys that feel like, well, it was supposed to be my turn or my time, and competition breeds the best of everybody. And I just thought this group did a very, very good job of staying connected throughout the entire year, peaks and valleys, sicknesses and health. It's like a wedding vows that you do, but our guys weathered a lot of storms throughout the year, and it just didn't come together all the way on the court, but we definitely had a couple of these games here.
The guys able to kind of check their egos at the door and do what needs to be done to help the team as a whole. That's not I don't want to say it's a completely rare thing, but it's certainly a special thing for an older player to be able to give up some of those minutes for a young player for the good of the team.
Yeah, and that's what those guys did. Because they're all good. They're all good enough. I've been saying that from the very first day of practice. You got to believe that you're good enough, and you have to trust that you're good enough, and you got to have that self-confidence and what you can do. And we have guys that are good enough and depth, and it's not easy, but their impact on this program will be felt and seen over these next couple of years, much like last year's group of seniors that graduated. You're oftentimes you see the impact 2 to 3 years after you graduate. A lot of times is the result of everything that you've done.
Well, Coach Othier, as we send it off here for the final time from the Simple Arena, what was the crowd like tonight?
Make sure you have the beep button. That was awesome. It was all game. All game. It was great. It was they were in it all game. I'm glad they came to honor our seniors. These guys they're highly intelligent kids. They have high GPAs. They're really good players. I'm glad we were able to honor them today. with their families being here. Our crowd was loud all night. Our student section was great. Thankful for that, and that's not easy when you have other sports seasons that are starting up. There are teams that are gone or getting ready to leave, and that's not always easy. And so very appreciative of our student section and our community. And I keep telling they keep coming back, and we are going to continue to give them a reason to come back. And I will work tirelessly this off season to make sure that we continue to put a product on the floor that is entertaining for the Yankton community and surrounding areas, that they can come and see high-level basketball, but also being played by really, really, really good people.
Coach Othier, as we go into the offseason now, can I get one final message for Lancer Nation going into this offseason? What is this program going to look like next year?
Anybody can sponsor any gas mileage, gas money, gas trips, vehicles, whatever, because our staff is on the road. We are, and I love my wife, and I'm so blessed to have her, and I try to get home when I can and be home and put our daughter down to bed when I can, in the few moments that I can. But we are on the road recruiting, and if anybody wants to continue to help us out, by that, we spend a lot of time, money on the road, and that won't stop, and that will forever be a staple in our program. Will always be recruiting, and even our current players, we always talk about re-recruiting every single day and continue to invest in those relationships. So continue to be on the lookout. We have great players that have joined our program, and we're going to continue to have some great players join our program over these next couple weeks. And I look forward to watching a lot of those guys play as they wind out their senior year. And hopefully they decide to make this place home, because it's a special place, and I'm honored to be the head coach here at Mount Marty.
Well, Coach Othier, I appreciate you joining me post-game, pre-game, Lancer Locker, letting me talk with your guys, letting me talk with your assistant coaches all year long, and feeding me on bus trips. I appreciate you, man. It's been a pleasure of a season, and I'm looking forward to next year. Thank you for your time today.
Food is always the way to your heart, Tel.
Yes, it really is.
You've done a great job. KYNT, you guys are incredible. I know we honored you guys at halftime, where we've renewed our
signed a new contract.
Yes, and that is awesome.
I get job security.
It is great. Our whole scores table, we've had workers that have worked basically every single game, 95% of the games, and they kept coming, and this wouldn't run smoothly without them. Cindy and Jason, Andy Bernardo, they do a ton to make our game day atmosphere this environment for our student athletes, and so we're thankful for what everybody does, but the hours that you guys put in, I know it's not easy. Those bus trips aren't always the most fun. We get back late nights, and you're still on the morning bright and early. I don't know how you do it, but it's impressive. But just forever thankful for our relationship and partnership, and for what you do for us and our friendship. So thank you, Tel, and appreciate KYNT.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Coach Othier. Thank you for the season. Good luck next year. We'll talk with you again on Monday. That interview from Bud and Bud Light. Let's go ahead and take a break here in KYNT. Once again, Coach Othier and Coach Bertram and I will all be speaking Monday morning, or Monday afternoon, I suppose, on the Lancer Locker, 5:30 to 6 p.m. right here on KYNT, KYN-TV. You can hear it then in a season recap. Let's take a break here on the postgame show from Aztec. Back in a couple minutes.
Limitations apply. See hrblock.com/guarantees.
At Elwood Family Dental Care, we see patients from 1 to
at midweststriping.sd@gmail.com. That's midweststriping.sd@gmail.com.
We were founded on innovation and a passion to help our customers. This is Glenn Zupfer at Aztec in Yankton. We also want our employees to thrive and succeed every day. Our core values are more than something we list on a wall. We live them every day. We have openings in a variety of departments, sign-on bonuses up to $2,000, immediate benefits like retirement savings, paid holidays, bonus earnings, tuition reimbursement, and more. Build your career with a group that's built to connect from rock to road. Stop by for a walk-in interview or click on careers at aztecindustries.com.
All right, we're back in the Aztec post-game show. Make sure to build your career with the group that's built to connect from rock to road. As we talk about this ball game, let's go over some of the team statistics. Sorry about that extended break here on KYNT. We had a bit of a tech issue. We were only going out over our stream when we just had our coach interview with Colin Authier. Unfortunately, it did not air on KYNT radio airwaves itself, but that's okay if you're hearing it now because we will be back. Coach Authier and I will be in the booth Monday, 5:30 to 6 p.m. to talk about this ball game, as will Coach Bertram and I, all season wrap-up on KYNT. Let's talk about team statistics of this one now. Doane. Whoa. Sorry about that. Once again, working through tech issues here. Alrighty. Stats, 44% from the floor for Doane, 33% from beyond the arc, 60% from the free throw line, 30 rebounds, 8 assists with 7 turnovers. For the Lancers, 40% from the floor, 80% from the three-point line, 83% from the free throw line, 29 rebounds, 11 assists, and 4 steals for the Lancers. Let's go ahead and take another break here, try and figure out some of these tech issues for a moment. Back in a couple of minutes on KYNT with some individual stats.
Do you own a home that's sitting vacant? Why continue to pay taxes and insurance on that property? Whether full of belongings, dated, or in need of repair, with our low inventory, the market has never been better to sell. Call me, Deb Speck, at Vision Real Estate, 664-5555, 664-5555.
Mic check, 1, 2.
As a proud community bank, Core Trust delivers more than just checking and savings accounts. We invest in the cities and towns where we live and work by volunteering to coach youth sports teams, supporting local charities and the arts with our time and resources. Whether we live in a rural town in South Dakota or a suburban city in Minnesota, it's a place we call home. Core Trust Bank. Raise your expectations.
Member FDIC.
Carbless handcrafted premium cocktails are a ready-to-drink vodka and tequila-based cocktail with no carbs, no sugar, gluten-free, and only 100 calories. It's guaranteed to be bursting with flavor in every sip. The Carbless Mix Pack is sure to please any crowd with a compilation of all the best-selling ready-to-drink cocktails, including sweet, citrus, and a twist of tequila flavors like lemon lime, black raspberry, cranberry, and margarita. Grab some today. Carbless cocktails. Less is more.
February is National Cancer Prevention Month. Research shows more than 1/3 of all cancers diagnosed in the U.S. can be attributed to preventable causes like smoking, obesity, physical inactivity, and sun exposure. The Yankton Medical Clinic reminds you the importance of a healthy lifestyle, knowing your family's risks, and receiving regular screenings for cancers such as skin, breast, prostate, cervical, and colon. The wide range of specialists at the Yankton Medical Clinic are here to help you manage your health. Call for an appointment today. So much care, so close to home.
I've never been Nick sick, but my little sister has. She was vaping with friends. She thought it was cool because I did it. That hit me pretty hard. Did some checking, found out that nicotine in vape is really dangerous, especially for younger kids. You get a buzz, but when the nicotine wears off, your brain, it craves more. It permanently affects learning, focus, and mood. Nicotine addiction is no joke.
If you need help quitting vape, call the South Dakota Quit line at 1-866-SD-QUITS.
All right, back for the final time on the Aztec post-game show. Sorry for those listeners on KYNT Radio. We had a bit of a tech issue, but we've got it figured out. We are back once again, final game of the year. At least it didn't happen during the game. That is the plus. On our stream, however, we were able to talk with Coach Authier a couple minutes ago. He did come out and speak with us. For those of you listening on our terrestrial airwaves, sorry about that. But We will have him in the booth Monday afternoon from 5:30 to 6 p.m. Him and Coach Bertram and I will all sit down and talk season recaps for both men's and women's basketball. So if you missed the post-game interview with either of those two coaches here today, we will be talking again Monday, a complete season recap and a look ahead into the offseason. Let's finish things up here as we talk about these individual stats quickly. Roll through them here. Brady Tim ended up with 23. Oberhaus with 23 and 11 and 3. He dropped a double-double. 5 points from Adamick, 3 from Renshaw, 3 from Sheldon, 3 from Size, 3 from Rabick, and 1 from Grixby right at the end of that ball game. Maybe the play of the game. The steal to seal it from Grixby. Great play for a man coming off the bench. For the Lancers, Cole Bowen ends up with a career performance today. 26 points in the loss. 8 of 10 from the free throw line. Ends up with 8 boards, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, and a huge dunk. Put a man on a poster today. Tashlin Day with 15 points in the ball game, 11 rebounds. He ended up dropping a double-double, 2 assists, and a steal. Tashlin Day, a solid chance that he is going to be the freshman of the year in the GPAC today. And when you look at the stats, Cole Bowen has a real shot of being the defensive player of the year as well, leading the league in steals by a decent margin, actually. Bowen always has the toughest defensive matchup for the most part for the Lancers. They like him to play the best guy, the opponent, and he does a great job with it. Lancers theoretically could have both the freshman of the year and the defensive player of the year in Cole Bowen and Tashlin Day. We'll keep you updated on those postseason awards as we get talking about this one. But keep going with the scoring recap. Georgia ended up with 8 today, Turner with 4, Stearns with 3, Becker with 2, and Kotros with 2. Let's talk about Doane for a moment as absolute shout-out. I was just handed cookies. Absolute shout-out here. Oh, that's amazing. Anyways, Doane ending their season on Saturday. They do have 1 game left on the schedule. They play Briarcliff in Crete, Nebraska, 3:45 p.m. Saturday. Men's, women's doubleheader at home is where Doane will finish up their season. Go back to the Lancers now as we finish off the season. For the Avera player of the game, the last thing we need to talk about today. Moving health forward is Avera, our seniors. This senior class for the Lancers, Coach Othier talked about them all season long, and we're talking about them again. The seniors for this program graduating: Chase Altenberg, Will Turner, Cade Stearns, Matthew Becker, Lincoln Georgie, and Wyatt Winhorse, the 6 seniors for this program. Incredible mark they have made on this community and this team. That's going to do it from the Simple Arena and Mount Marty men's basketball from the 2022-2023 campaign. I'm Tel Tanner. Sebastian back at the booth helping us out. Thanks to everybody who helped us get on air this season. From the Simple Arena for the final time in 2022-2023, good night.